జ్ఞానానందమయం దేవం నిర్మలస్ఫటికాకృతిం ఆధారం సర్వవిద్యానాం హయగ్రీవం ఉపాస్మహే. ఓం శ్రీ సాయిరామ్. ఓం శ్రీ వీరరాఘవాయ నమః. Today is an auspicious occasion of JYSA's first annual celebrations and e-seminar on self-management. Today, Moon is in Punarvasu Nakshatra, Jupiter star, in Mercury's house, aspected by Jupiter from natural 9th house. So let us all devote and dedicate this day to illuminate our hearts with divine knowledge. May the darkness of ignorance be swept away with the light of knowledge. With this noble thought, I would like to request Dr. N.V.R.A. Raja to inaugurate the program with lighting lamp and give his blessing message.
Bhagavan Vishnu Mangalam Madhusudanaha Mangalam Pundarikachaya Mangalaya Tanohare Mangalam Bhagavan Vishnu Mangalam Bhagavan Vishnu Mangalam Madhusudanaha Mangalam Pundarikachaya Mangalaya Tanohare. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 Mata Narasimha Pita Narasimha Brata Narasimha Saka Narasimha Vidya Narasimha Dravinam Narasimha Swami Narasimha Sakanam Narasimha Ido Narasimha Parato Narasimha Yedo Yedo Yahitado Narasimha Nirasimha Deva Paro Nakashit Tasman Nirasimha Sharanam वसुदेव सुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं। రండి శాస్త్రి గారు, రండి అందరూ చేశాను అయిపోతుందా? పట్టుకోండి అందరూ చేశాను. స్పీచ్ ఇక్కడ నుంచి ఇస్తాను. అందరు తీసుకున్న వాళ్ళు తీసుకున్న ఇక్కడ ఏం నుంచి यस्यास्भवद्भक्तजनार्तिहन्तु पितृन्द्वमे विचार्य तूर्णं स्तम्भे स्वदार्क्षमणन्तलभ्यं लक्ष्मीनरसिंहं शरणं प्रपद्ये उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नृसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युं नमाम्यहं माता नरसिंहः पिता नरसिंहः भ्राता नरसिंहः सखा नरसिंहः विद्या नरसिंहः द्रविणं नरसिंहः स्वामी नरसिंहः सकलं नरसिंहः इदो नरसिंहः परतो नरसिंहः यदो यदो याहि तदो नरसिंहः नरसिंहदेवात् परो न कश्चित् तस्मान् नरसिंहः शरणं प्रपद्ये वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंससानूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्। ओम श्री वीरराघवाय नमः। प्रणाम टू गुरुजी श्री राघवाचार्य गारू। प्रणाम to Guruji St. PVK Purneshwara. Today, very auspicious day. On this very auspicious occasion, I am very happy to inaugurate JYSA's first annual celebration and e-seminar. For on this occasion, I bring here 18 Siddhas to bless you all, those who are viewing, and also our Chindalakarai Ramamurti Swamigal. They all will be here and they will bless you. With these blessings, let us start our program today. The JYSA is a wonderful word being coined to give a platform for Yoga Samskritam University JKR students, scholars to come together and stage their thoughts and their research oriented thinkings to the world. As our BVK Sastri sir, Chancellor of Yoga Samskritam University used to say, whenever Viva program being conducted, that time he asks, is your thesis, is your hypothesis is going to be helpful to the society? That's the main point what he is going to. He generally asks. That means what? Any scholar who comes out with a wonderful thought, which they are making it in the form of a writing, as in the form of a book, as in the form of a publication, that they wanted to give it to the world, there should be some essence. That's why this JYSA organization started, keeping Dr. T.K. Raghunathan as a chairman, Dr. B. Haimavati as a secretary, and Dr. K.V. Saravanakumar as a joint secretary, and the many scholars that we have published their entire team on that. Today, we are here talking to you with the blessings of Guruji. The full effort of this JKR team, right from putting the brochure, campaign, all these things, I really appreciate the effort taken by Dr. Raghunathan, Dr. Haimavati, and Saravanakumar and all the teams. This will be useful. This platform is going to be useful for us. I always say one thing on this wonderful occasion. Our Chancellor, BVK Sastri, and our Chief Executive Officer, Dr. Kashyap Prabhakar, are joining in this and giving blessings for this. Always we think one point, whatever we have studied, how we are going to be useful to the society. And almost a similarity between JKR and YSAM is there. In the month of September, 2011, the 11th of the September 2011, JKR Astro Research Foundation started the first class Aswini batch. On 28th of September, Yoga Samskritam University floated by the founder, the Chancellor, Dr. BVK Sastri sir. His vision, his idea, his thought, today we are all standing here and got many students today, more than 100 plus, and then another 30 people are in registration, more than 130, 140 crossed our registration. And everybody could get doctorate after putting their hard work for 2 years. That is all the great vision, and we all should be thankful to Dr. BVK Sastri, the founder of Yoga Samskritam University, Florida, USA, and he is also going to give a wonderful message. See, always you should think one point. Whenever Sun is in Aries, Sun is in Leo, Sun is in Sagittarius, Sun is in Pisces, any work what we start, and lastly Guruji adds, Sun is in Scorpio. These 5 important signs where when the Sun is entering, when Sun is posited there, when you do some good work, definitely you will be the leader for it. So YSAM started when Sun is in the Leo Simha, and JKR also started when Sun is in Leo. This is the main point what we say. We want to show to the world there are many selfless great scholars available to part the knowledge what they have got. That is why all the many students are going away from JKR first batch 2014-16, 2015-17, 2016-18, 2017 and 19, now that 18 and 20 this year. So these people are getting their doctorates. Then I thought, let me bring them together. Just because just creating alumni like that. So this thought has come for that. JKR Astrologers Foundation, it's doing a great service. Along with me, Dr. Raghunathan, Dr. Shiv Sharma, Dr. Patnaik, Dr. Shastri, Dr. Sarvana Kumar, Dr. Prem Raj, Dr. Hemalata, Dr. Katyani, Dr. Haimavati, Dr. Sharda, Dr. Lekha, Dr. Satyastri. This is an entire team. We are all working together. They are doing a selfless. It's not that Raja has started something. Raja is an instrument. How Guruji has handed over entire Nadi secrets when he was not available to take the honors. When Guruji has handed over everything to me, next day he has gone to Vaikuntha. One day before he has given me this, and the next day only I could type it. When I was typing at 2:30 about Guruji's father's death in practical stellar astrology, the same time Guruji, my father, gone to Vaikuntha. There is something great message in that. The Nadi secrets are transferring. When they transfer the energy, the transferred person will go and watch us. Today, everyone, we are all sitting here and seeing and inaugurating this session. Do you think we are doing it? No. There is a supernatural power. Our Guruji, the Siddha Purusha, is behind. He is making us to do all these things. We cannot think, I am telling you, to do a good thing, we cannot think. The thinking thought, the seed has to come from Guru. That is our Siddha Purusha. After many years, hundreds years of Dhruvanadi Satyacharya, who has come to the earth to come open stellar astrology, Nadi Jyotisha. It is Guruji Raghavachari and R. Gopalakrishna Rao Meenavan. We should ever think them. We should thankful to them. After Satyacharya has brought the system, it was almost nobody to take care of it. They brought the life for that. Then stellar astrology has born. Then many things, our faculties, our students, more than 1,000 students from 2011 are studied Meenatu Nadi system. This 1,000 will multiply another 10,000. The 10,000 will multiply 1 lakh. I am damn sure this will spread like anything as a big ocean. See, today I should thank 2 people in my life. One is Pandit S.R. Swamiji, who listened Guruji's talk live. Then he liked me. When he started a foundation in Ahmedabad, he called me many occasions. I delivered a talk and I was with him to conduct workshops. He is the person, Dr. Pandit S.R. Swami, introduced me to Dr. Kashyap Prabhakar in Ahmedabad. Later we have become thick friends, has become a family friends. I should not forget Pandit S.R. Swami, who is in Ahmedabad. I trust he also will be watching this program. Thankful to you, sir. Then from Kashyap Prabhakar, I got introduced to Dr. B.V.K. Sastri. See, it's a source we should not forget. And he told me one day when I was talking from the, climbing down from the apartment, Raja, I wanted to make you big. I said, sir, I am in a very small city. What is that you are going to make me big? No, I am making you big, the word what he told. It is about 10 years back. Today, I didn't expect we'll have a JKR, such a big family, 1,000 plus. Today, on every Sunday, with the help of all faculties, more than 350 to 400 people are studying online Meenatu classes. That itself something great. When I say you people are sitting at your house, I expect a big clap from you people. for the great support what they are giving. From your desk, just clap for these 10 great associates of me. They are doing a great work. Similarly, Dr. Vijayalakshmi from Tamil Nadu, the JKR Association, she has taken up, and Meena 2 Nadi system, she is spreading very nicely. She has got a guidance of her daughter, Dr. Priyamati. So she is spreading very nicely, and she is taking care of Yoga Samskritam University. She has got more than 15 scholars under her for doing PhD, and more than 60 to 80 students are studying BA and MA. She is doing a very good job on JKR and YSAM, and she is the HOD of Yoga Samskritam University. Today I would like to give one important message. With that, because the message I will have to give, with that I will close my talk. Punyeshwarauji in 1993, in 1993, when he was conducting a decennial function of Punyeshwarauji Institute, that time, in a Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan, there's a very big show was there. More than 600 people were sitting. I was also one of the students in Guruji's Punyeshwar house that time. When I was sitting 10th row or 15th row, I was just sitting, I don't remember. That time, the late ICA's then secretary, Sainath, he was also member there. When the decennial function, when Guruji Punyeshwarauji is sitting and conducting the executive committee meeting, out of blue, late Sri Sainath, secretary, he proposed my name. I propose Mr. Raja to be one of the young person who can join with Punyeshwarauji and run that institute. Then Punyeshwarauji instantly told, yes, I want young people like Dr. Raja, Mr. Raja. So then I joined with him. Now I remember where I was sitting on a 15th row or 20th row in such a big gala function. As they say, some torchlight has come, and that torchlight was focused by Sainath. I can't forget him. He is the person put me to Punyeshwarauji as an executive committee member. After that, it's a great blessings of Guruji. I have become a right-hand man and become a trustee. I have become everything for Punyeshwarau. I worked with him for more than 18 years. Similarly, our JKR is going to celebrate 10th annual celebration 2021. My mind, what it says, how Punyeshwarauji has given me, elected me, a young person that time. I also, in Uttarayana Punyakala, I also wanted to induct many young faces, many talented faces in JKR Astrologers Foundation as a trustees and hand over entire thing to them. And I wanted to supervise only if they ask advice, I would like to pay. Otherwise, I'll just simply guide them and be there. How Punyeshwarauji identified, now I am also going to identify and hand over the JKR to them, and they are also going to run the JKR. I am damn confident. Today I am seeing the JYSA's program. They are conducting, how much hard work they have put for this, especially to Raghunathan and Haimavati specifically. She has done an excellent job in compiling everything and assisted by Dr. K.V. Sharavana Kumar. They have all done a wonderful job. So we'll have to appreciate them and we'll have to induct. And my thought has come. I would like to focus on west of India and north of India and east of India. The South India, Dr. Vijayalakshmi will take over and she can run very successfully with the blessings of Guruji. And I would like to focus and make one entry in Mumbai where Dr. Satyasree is there, to make one JKR there in Mumbai, to give her to spread Meena 2 Nadi system. And with the help of, in Delhi, with the help of Surendra Pandit, Pathakji and Dayalji, I would like to make our JKR felt in North India. And already the work is on for translating Guruji's Nakshatra Siddhanta and Jiva Sharira, Kalamsa Guna, Nakshatra Prashna. These 4 books of these books are already, work is on translating in Hindi. With this, what I would like to say, JKR has to spread. Whether who is pulling the car, that is not important. As long as car is going, as long as a temple car is started and going and coming and reaching, let us not bother who is pulling it, who is taking it, but only let us focus who is sitting on the chariot. That is Guruji Raghavacharyaji. So we are all pulling him and take it. What all we think, it has to materialize only with the blessings of Guruji. Nothing you think it's going to happen, it is not. With the blessings of Guruji, with the blessings of elders only, everything will happen. Today is a very great occasion, and I wish JKR of Tamil Nadu, JKR here, JKR future is going to start in Mumbai and Delhi and the JYSA to live long. As our 42nd Ahobila Mata Ayagiya singer, when he has started Sri Narasimha Priya, he has written one beautiful story. As long as Surya, Chandra, Nakshatras are there, this Narasimha Priya be there throughout the world and spread. As long as universe is there, this Narasimha Priya be there. Similarly, I, with the blessings of each and everyone, I wish JYSA and JKR entire team to live as long as Surya, Chandra, Nakshatras there in the universe. With this, my blessings to you all. Kappana Karurar Boganadar Karunai Ullagatyar Chattainadar Mupana Gonganarum Brahmachittar Mukiyamai Machamuni Nanditevar Kopana Korakar Patanjaliyar Kurmaillai Daikadar Chanditevar Vapana Vadatirk Adiyana Vashamuni Kamalamuni Kaputani. This is 18 Siddhas. Blessings to you. With these blessings, everyone, those who are viewing this JYSA program, be happy and come out of this deadly disease of coronavirus. This Siddhas bless you. The Siddhas enter into your house and bless each and everyone. Let this corona not enter into your house. With these blessings, I am very happy for the opportunity given by the JYSA team and everybody is viewing to listening my message. Good luck. Best wishes to you. Ugram Viram Mahavishnam Julantam Sarvatomukam Nrisimham Bhishanam Bhadram Mityam Namamyakam. Mukutiskara.
Now, book releasing ceremony of Almanac and Astro Science by Dr. Challa Somasundaram, first batch PhD student, that is 2014-16 batch of JYSA. He is young and energetic, 85 plus years old man. He is from Chennai, watching this program with his family members. Congratulations, sir.
Dr. Challa Somasundaram, I know you are watching this program. I am very happy. I am very happy to release your book. Very happy to release this book, and I know with your family, with your daughter and son, I know Dr. CVR Murthy Garu, IIT director, also will be watching this program. I am blessed to release this book. This book has come to us 3 days back from Jodhpur, and I am very happy on the JYSA occasion. We are releasing, he is also member of our JKR and also JYSA, about Dr. Challa Somasundaram. Here our J.S. Sastri Garu will read about him. After that, I would like to give one important announcement where on this auspicious occasion we are starting, and already it's in the MA program is there. In this MA program of Yoga Samskritam University and Meena Tunadi and other this thing, we would like to make our Sri J.S. Sastri Garu as a main coordinator for the MA program for our Yoga Samskritam University, and I welcome him, and I will make Dr. K.V. Saravanakumar as a co-coordinator, and these two people will bring more students and more scholarly people into JKR and YSAM, and we'll give a big clap for their admission into this Sarvana Kumar, we are making him, and all our faculties are going to write a syllabus and everything for that, and I request Dr. J.S. Sastri Garu to read about our Chella Somasundaram. I am very happy, Chella Somasundaram sir, I know you are watching it. I am really blessed to release your book on this occasion, which has come 3 days before. Good luck to you. Have excellent health, and I wish you should write many more books. On the JYSA platform, you are a member of JYSA, you are writing. On the first occasion, we congratulate the Secretary Haimavati and Sarvana Kumar. See that auspicious occasion, we are releasing a member's book. That itself is something very great, sir.
Thank you, sir. Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. My respects to Challa Somasundaram Garu also. It's a great coincidence that JYSA has, in its first annual celebrations, eldest PhD scholar of the JYSA is releasing a book. He is already a contributor to astrology field with his 2 Telugu books, Dvadasha Lagnamulaku, Yoga Avayoga Nirnayam, Panchanga Vijnana Shastramula Parichayamu, and one very good book in English, Jataka Mani Manjusha. All these can be really a treasure to every astrology student. Dr. Challa Somasundaram, sir, was born on 2nd February 1934 at Mori village, Razol Taluka, East Godavari district, Andhra Pradesh. His high school and intermediate education was at Rajamandri. He passed BE Civil in 1955. He served in CPWD from 1955 to 60, Southeastern Railways from 60 to 83, Indian Railways Construction Company from 83 to 91, and retired as its general manager. He served in private companies, Madhukan from 1991 to 96 in Goa, and for Konkan railway projects. See, the spark in him has taken him everywhere. Konkan railway is a great project in independent India. And at Hyderabad in that railway construction company and training institute 96 to 98, Nagarjuna Constructions 98 to 2000, and NICE and RV's Associates in 2000 to 2006. At a very advanced age, he is blessed to come into the astrology for the good of astrology. Dr. Challa Somasundaram was interested in learning astrology right from childhood. His father and maternal grandfather were astrologers. He underwent training under famous gurus after retirement from the Railways Corporation in 1991 at Hyderabad and Rajamandri. He passed MA Astrology in 2006. Born in 1934, MA Astrology in 2006. Very motivating to everybody. From the Potti Sriramulu Telugu University, and in 2016 he had obtained the PhD degree from Yoga Samskritam University, and our eldest member of JYSA. Dr. Challa sir learnt Panchanga Ganitam from Mahamahopadhyaya, President Awardee, late Sri Madhura Krishnamurti Shastri Guruji. His name is well known in astrology. A famous astrologer of Rajamandri in 2010 and 12. Based on the request of Sri Kuppa Venkata Krishnamurti, another legend in this philosophical as well as the astrology world, ex-chairman, ISER, Institute of Scientific Research on Vedas. He had written a text Panchanga Vijnana Shastramula Parichayam in Telugu in 2017, and this book is English translation. We can't say translation because the author himself has written, so it is original work. And Almanac and Astro Sciences. The astrology is a great science and it has to be scientifically taught. For that, scientific inputs are required, and that is being fulfilled by Dr. Challa Somasundaram Garu. This English version of the book is dedicated to Mahamahopadhyaya, late Sri Madhura Krishnamurti Shastri Guruji, who expired in 2016. It's a great occasion. I am very fortunate to read about the introduction for the posterity through this media, and we should thank everyone at their homes, should give claps to Challa Somasundaramji. Thank you very much.
So, with this we will, I request you all our students, more than 1,000 plus, and people are watching from many countries. Please watch and encourage. Watch this program right from now to 4 o'clock, and excellent talks are awaiting. Take the messages of each speakers and follow it. I am telling you, it all will be useful to each and everyone. I personally thank Dr. B.V.K. Sastri, Dr. Kashyap Prabhakar, Dr. Vijayalakshmi, all are there in this platform, and from YSAM, they are coming and given their blessings message, and also their talk for this Bhagavad Gita and insight on this thing, and Lagna and Gunas, and the many talks are what we are going to get it. Please listen. Excellent talks are awaited. Be with us. Outside climate is also not good. So I trust this watching, this viewing, may not to online. Share with many people. Have a cup of coffee, tea, biscuits, snacks. Just relax and see, because outside weather, climate condition is also not good. So let astrology give a great brightness to you. Thank you very much. Good luck. Best wishes.
Om Shri Sairam. Pranams to Pujya Guruji Shri N.V. Raghavachari Garu. Pranams to Guruji Dr. N.V.R.A. Raja Garu. And very good morning to one and all. It's my great pleasure and honor to welcome all of you at the opening ceremony of JKR YSAM First Annual Celebrations and E-Seminar 2020. On this, I welcome Dr. N.V.R.A. Raja, Chairman of JKR Astro Research Foundation, who has coined the word JYSA and Om Shri Sairam. Pranams to Pujya Guruji Shri N.V. Raghavachari Garu. Pranams to Guruji Dr. N.V.R.A. Raja Garu. And very good morning to one and all. It's my great pleasure and honor to welcome all of you at the opening ceremony of JKR YSAM First Annual Celebrations and E-Seminar 2020. On this, I welcome Dr. N.V.R.A. Raja, Chairman of JKR Astro Research Foundation, who has coined the word JYSA and formed JYSA for the benefit of PhD scholars of YSAM. It gives me a great pleasure to welcome Dr. B.V.K. Shastri, Chancellor of Yoga Sanskritam University, Florida, USA. My hearty welcome to Dr. Prabhakar Kashyap, Chief Executive Officer of Yoga Sanskritam University. I welcome Dr. Itikon Vatana, International Vice Chancellor of Yoga Sanskritam University from Thailand. My warm welcome to all the speakers and everyone watching this program from India and abroad. To give you some idea of what we're all about, I'll quickly sketch the activities of JYSA. Under the guidance of Dr. N.V.R.A. Raja, initially a committee comprising of Professor T.K. Raghunathan as Chairman, Professor K. Muralidhar Patnaik as Vice Chairman, Dr. B. Haimavati as Secretary, Dr. K.V. Sharvan Kumar as Joint Secretary, Dr. K. Sharda Devi as Treasurer, and with other members, the association has started. So far, 50 students of JKR have secured PhD and more than 60 have registered for pursuing research for the batches 1820 and 1921, and registrations have started for 2022. More than 45 students have completed MA in Vedanga Jyotisha from JKR YSAM. We have got 9 excellent and dedicated research supervisors to guide each and every student, every PhD students. We are happy that with association of JKR, we could conduct 3 annual convocation ceremonies in Hyderabad at prestigious venues and in presence of highly respected scholars and dignitaries. We could also honor noted Indian scholars and practitioners of traditional disciplines for their services to society at large. The list of personalities and scholars in our list of honors is long and impressive, covering all regions of India.
The main objectives of JYSA are to utilize the knowledge and rich experiences of all research scholars for the benefit and progress of the present PhD scholars as well as the society. To promote and encourage a continuing interest in the study of astrology, generating research papers and develop new areas where we can apply astrology, and also conduct periodical meetings, reunions and seminars. To enable knowledge upgrades and help address societal issues. The main objective of JYSA is to project the knowledge and research done by every research scholar. JKR Astro Research Foundation is coaching and directing PhD scholars to think, to coin hypothesis which is useful for the society. Our Chancellor Dr. B.V.K. Shastri always says in every meeting that all our thoughts and research points should be useful to the public, and so the objective is to coin hypothesis which is beneficial for the society. Minimum 4 one-to-one meetings are being conducted to guide the students, and keeping PhD scholars in mind, yearly 1 or 2 programs or presentations are organized for all the students of JKR. We are very proud to say, with the blessings of Dr. N.V.R.A. Raja, we have published the thesis of 3 PhD scholars, Dr. R. Vijayalakshmi on Gunas, Dr. B. Haimavati, Planets Aspect and Reflection, and Dr. R. Satyasri on Nakshatra Digbala in the last 8th annual celebration of JKR and University Convocation. These books have got overwhelming response. It is envisioned that in the long run, under the JKR banner, JYSA will soon spread its wings and generate a new generation of astrologers and research scholars to serve the society needs. And today, this is the first seminar of JYSA, and it is completely conducted on a digital platform in line with the social distancing norms due to COVID-19 pandemic. This seminar has a unique theme which is relevant to what is happening in the world in 2020. So the topic name is Self-Management in the Present Scenario and Astro Analysis. The main outcome of this seminar is to come up with the self-management techniques provided by eminent research scholars in this crucial time. I ensure that the seminar is going to be beneficial and fruitful to each one of us. I welcome you all once again to the seminar and hope that you all will have a great time ahead. Thank you. Jai Minatu.
Chancellor of JYSA, a blessing message, Dr. Kashyap Prabhakar, CEO of JYSA. Thank you.
Asmad Gurubhyo Namaha. Good morning to you all. On behalf of the Working Committee of JYSA, I welcome Dr. Sri B.B.K. Shastri Garu, the Chancellor of Yoga Sanskritam University, Florida, USA, as our honored guest and patron of the new organization. Along with Dr. Shastri, I invite Dr. Kashyap Prabhakar and Dr. Vijayalakshmi also to participate in today's events and inspire our speakers. Dr. Raja, our chairman, has always been a source of strength for all of us. Today's events have been planned under his guidance. My hearty welcome to Dr. Sri Raja. Today's program is the first major event being organized under the banner of JYSA. So a few words about this new organization is in order. Our objective visions are as follows. The name JYSA stands for JKR Yoga Sanskritam University Students Association. This is an organization exclusively created for our students who have graduated through these 2 long-standing, socially committed organizations which promote interest and education in areas of knowledge of Indian tradition and falling outside the framework of formal education system planned by policymakers of our country. Jyotisham, Ayurveda, Vastu Shastra, Yoga, Samskriti are some of the subject domains we are catering to. JKR Association has taken promotion of Vedanta Jyotisham based on Nakshatra Siddhanta as our area of work. So members of JYSA or students who have graduated in Jyotisham as per syllabus and assessment system of the Yoga Sanskritam University mentioned above. We understand that as an educational organization, our work does not end with handing over a degree to our students. We would like to help our students continue their engagement with the subject by helping their efforts in Swadhyayanam and Pravachanam. Scriptures say that these are important part of continued education after passing out of the school. We have formed a committee to run this new organization, to have periodical meetings, to organize seminars and workshops, and just to keep in touch. We have a chairman, secretary, treasurer, and an office. Presently, these are all nominated positions, but as soon as our organization grows in strength, we will have a system of elections also. We have a registration procedure and membership drive to make for a vibrant, active setup. What you are going to see today is our first major show. These are all the ideas of our chief patron, Sri Dr. Raja. Our Chancellor keeps repeating every convocation. I have attended at least 4 of them. He keeps emphasizing, Tasma Tam Yogi Bhava. What does he mean? What he said was in relation to what Krishna had said in Bhagavad Gita. But what I understand is that he says that stay connected. Stay connected. Yoga means connection. Stay connected with the subject. Stay connected with the people who gave this knowledge. Stay connected with the society which needs your extraordinary skills. Stay connected with development work around you. Stay connected with the happiness that a sense of well-being brings about. Our JYSA also shared the same feelings about yoga. The theme suggested for JYSA 2020 e-seminar is self-management. This is an astrology forum and topics management. How is astrology related to management? That's the big question. This is what 9 astro scholars are going to talk about today with supporting charts and analysis. Astrology, one of the 6 Vedangas that help us to understand what is given in Vedas about life in all its aspects. If life is all about achieving the 4 arthas of life, and astrology is all about life, then it is only natural that astrology and management of activity are related. It is stated in Vedic literature that for those who want to know about Dharma, please refer to Vedas. What is Dharma? Dharma is a way of life. Whether the way of life is good or bad for us depends on how we manage the way we deal with life. Astrology promises to tell you whether you are going to manage it well or not. Astrology foretells. Forewarned is forearmed. We have scope for course correction, mitigation of possible damages, forestalling risks, taking insurance, etc. Why do you have to bother about Vedas? Lots of other people have told a great deal about Dharma. They have told great management secrets in a matter-of-fact way. Satyam Vada, Dharmam Chara. These are not ordinary vacuums. These are the highly concentrated, highly filtered truth extracts of what life is all about. Our Prime Minister Modi has been quoting from Tamil literature in his recent speeches. Thiruvalluvar and Kamban have been quoted. He said, unfinished work is dangerous. It can bring in great ruin in future. Prithviraj Chauhan defeated Muhammad Ghori, and instead of finishing him off, he was so broad-minded that he let an enemy go, and that enemy attacked us 18 times over 50 years. Unfinished work and unfinished enemy bring ruin. It's a great management sukta. We talk about Mahavakyas like Aham Brahmosmi, Tat Tvam Asi. Should these Vakyas be taught to students? Many will say no. Possibly they are secular in nature. They don't want to touch anything, even remotely connected to Hinduism. They are wrong. These Vakyas have to be drilled deep into the students' minds. The belief that every one of the students is capable of creating a world of his own should be inculcated in every mind. Then only he will become innovative. Then only he will become a great inventor. He can change the way of our life. Instead of using these self-motivating tools in the way our ancient visionaries conceived these concepts, we are presenting these as great secrets to know about our soul. The hell with soul. First learn to live properly. I have lost my way. I am supposed to connect self-management with astrology. Thiruvalluvar in south and Bhattacharya in the north have written about self-management in big way. Only flaw is that they have not called it as management rules. Rules are namas. They call it neati. Let us look at some of the statements made by Thiruvalluvar and correlated to the management. First, he said, purity of action fulfills all desires. Second, always turn your face away from the work that does not give you happiness, does not bring glory to you. Greatness of achievement is nothing but greatness of will that strive to act consistently all the way to your goal within reasonable time and cost. Fourth one, obstructions will be there all the time to test your ingenuity, ability to strategize a way to work around obstacles towards your goal without loss of time or money. Next, fifth and most important thing is decision taken with all your wits around you is of no use if you cannot put to action what you decided, whatever may be the obstacle. The obstacles have a way of vanishing in the face of determined action. During the 1947-48 war with Pakistan, we should have totally routed the enemy and chased them out of Kashmir. We did not finish what we started, and that blunder is still costing us dear. So, finishing a job is another important message from our scriptures. I have taken only 5. There are 500 such statements. Would you see the germinations of management principles in these statements? Now, coming to self-management. What exactly is the self-management? Self-management is the control of one's own thoughts, sentiments, and action. Display of initiative, resolve, coupled with well-planned, purposeful action with time and cost consideration is expected from the executive. Display of courage, sense of commitment, and acceptance of accountability are the traits that could be put to extremes of tests and trials. Success is a reward. Glory is a sense of bliss you will enjoy. Match these statements of ancient years with recent management philosophies. How about astrology? Where does it figure in all this thing? Bhavas 1, 5, 9 tell what you are made of. Bhavas 1, 4, 7 and 10 tell you the possibilities that you can manage. Our scholars are going to talk about it all. Let us hear from them. Thank you.
Namaste to all Jyotir Yogis and Yoginis, the dignitaries, invitees, organizers of JKR Astrologers Foundation for e-meeting of scholars pursuing research in Vedanta JYSA for doctoral award from Yoga Sanskrit University. Welcome to all those participating and presenting in person and remotely in this initiative. The initiative of International Astro E-Seminar on Self-Management and Astro Analysis. We are the people of Yoga Sanskritam. We are the people of Vedantic Jyotisha. And in this seminar, we are deliberating on self-management in present scenario and Astro Analysis. Prominent astrologers will deliver their lectures. All appreciations for the organizers and the participants. The theme is extremely relevant in the present context of national leadership talking on Atma-Nirbharata, self-sufficient, self-reliant, self-confidence through self-management. Atma-Nirbharata is a fine expression of what Yoga Samskritam stands for as a concept coming from Srimad Bhagavad Gita. In Vedanta Jyotisha practice, the basic template of birth chart used by every practicing Jyotishi stands for Atma-Nirbharata through the anchors of Sun, Moon and Ascendant, Surya, Chandra and the Lagna. The action success depends upon the relation and power of these three. I want to share some opening observations at the commencement of this intellectually stimulating research into the traditional discipline. First, I plan to explain what is Yoga Samskritam University and its relevance. Then, I intend to connect the large scope of Yoga Samskritam heritage in the framework of Atma-Nirbharata. I plan to keep focus on Vedanta Jyotisha and Jyotir Yoga. The intention is to explain global effort needed to connect Vedanta Jyotisha with yoga and science, research and outreach applications for professions. Regarding the program details and enrollment for Vedanta Jyotisha educational offerings, outreach, please contact Dr. Raja and team members from Indian National Forum of Yoga Samskritam. What is Yoga Samskritam University? An American religion research university. It was founded in the year September 2011 at Florida. It has its national forums at India, Thailand and US for the present. By 2021, we are heading to celebrate our 10th year. Our motto is Search, Research and Outreach. The vision of Yoga Samskritam University coming from Srimad Bhagavad Gita is Tasmat Yogi Bhava. Therefore, for your own reasons, become and be a yogi. So the education programs offer fostering Yoga Samskritam language excellence. The mission is higher education programs in applied yogas for nations, citizens, total wellness professions. We have the authorization from Commission of Independent Education under Florida statute. The name of university stands for unifying is yoga, Samskritam is fostering excellence, university is a degree granting institution, an institution of higher education. Yoga and Samskritam are two wisdom traditions of total wellness and welfare from Bharat. Why connect yoga and Samskritam? The texts and traditions of yoga are documented in Sanskrit. Vak yoga is the Vedic name of language Samskritam. Jyotisha is Jyotir yoga. Ayurveda is Ayur yoga. Yoga is the practical of Sanskritam. Practical of Sanskritam is Vak yoga. These are inceptions. Corrupted Sanskritam leads to bad applications and practice of yoga. Yoga advancement needs mantra power from language Sanskritam. The focus of university is to offer higher education programs in all disciplines and traditions of wisdom, of wealth, welfare, wellness, or humanity connect with yoga and Samskrita. They are like Vedanta Jyotisha, Ayurveda, Vedic sciences, Haridas Sahitya, and several other disciplines. There is a four-way test for yoga education enterprise. Will it generate auspicious wealth and welfare? Will the means of wealth be ethical and spiritual? Will it groom and sustain healthy human relations and togetherness? Will it output ethical and skilled professions? Vidya, Artha put together is the goal of Vidyarthi. As per authorizations, Yoga Samstam University awards Doctor of Philosophy, Doctor of Education, Master of Arts, Master of Science, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, Associate of Arts, Associate of Science, Advanced Diplomas in all Yoga Samskritam language related disciplines. The final award giving the full name of the degree includes a religious modifier as per the statute. University follows an open admission policy for all without any bias of caste, creed, nationality, and gender. University are not limited to physical boundaries of nations and languages. The terms yoga, Sanskritam, and language have a wide coverage. Vedic astrology is Vedanta Jyotisha or Jyotir Yoga. Sanskritam is Vak Yoga. Ayurveda is Ayur Yoga. Ayurveda is the future of integrated wellness medicine. Sanskritam as Vak Yoga is an exploration of what language is best suited for the future computers, digital devices, and communications. Vedanta Jyotisha is a guidance for what makes life fulfilling. Why American University for Yoga and Sanskritam? Yoga and Sanskritam have to go global from local Gurukul to global university. We have to take advantage of the technology and outreach greater needy people. American Constitution provides a protection for religion education enterprise, which is a unique feature. We are taking advantage of 100 plus years of yoga at American and all other nations created by initiatives like that of Paramahamsa Yogananda, Maharshi Mahesh Yogi, Swami Vivekananda, Shivananda, Srila Prabhupada, and many pioneers. We have to meet the needs of in-house at Bharat as well as the NRI teams. The traditional disciplines have to catch up and have handshake with modern sciences. Therefore, we need a global platform for yoga and Sanskritam, and that starts from America. What is the output, a graduate of a Yoga Sanskritam university? A yogi. What is the definition of a yogi? Yogi and yogini are citizens of nation, Raja following Dharma. They are healthy, ethical, spiritual, conscientious citizens of nation. And these are the ingredients, essentials for all nations to have good democracy, universal peace, and prosperity. What is yoga research? Yoga research is what delivers total wellness culture and ensures it for generations to come. The vision of yoga research at Yoga Sanskritam University is going beyond a book publication, a title, a certificate, The individual becomes a cultured yogi and they apply it in practice as applied yoga professionals. Research should lead to creation of total wellness professions. It is not something to display as a title. The university programs cover a number of disciplines: Jyotir Yoga, Ayur Yoga, Vak Yoga, Artha Yoga, management disciplines, Karma Yoga, Raja Yoga, Yogopanishads, Dharma Yoga, Rasa Yogas, Vastu, Vijnana, Tantra Yogas, and many other aligned disciplines. For details, contact the university through the Indian Forum. We are making effort to connect the yoga disciplines internally and within themselves, because the vast literature of Vedas, Upanishads, Ramayana, the Upavedas and the Vedangas are not possible to be studied under one single teacher in one single lifetime. So we require a program which will bring the essence of it to our needs. And that effort has been done through Bhagavad Gita and through Buddha, through Mahavir, through Patanjali, and delivered to us as Siddha Yogas, yoga disciplines. Depending upon individual's need, the education program is customized and delivered. This is Yoga Anushasanam. This is how Yoga Samskram University helps each individual to have search, research and outreach as applied yoga professionals. Yoga research should elevate the practice of yoga from a tool to get health, body toning levels, to total wellness culture. We have to elevate yoga from body on yoga mat to body is yoga mat. This is body-mind connection and progress towards the spirituality. What is the primary goal of Jyotish in reference to the context of this seminar? It is self-management. The 12 houses indicate how self is managed in this world for the present good and the future good. I hope these key thoughts presented here will be picked up and elaborated in the seminar by various professionals. I welcome more and more people to take up the Vedanga Jyotisha through the programs offered from the Indian Forum, through JKR, through ARF, and benefit from the rich experiences they have brought for the wellness, yoga, kshema, shubha, labha, aihika, paramarthika, sukha, saukya, sarva mangala, kalyana. These are the local terms. The English term is it is total wellness today. Okay. Thank you very much for giving me an opportunity to share something about Yoga Samskram University. The true meaning of becoming a yogi, a karma yogi and a raja yogi, to become a siddha yogi eventually. Dhanyavadaha.
Good morning to all. Welcome to Veena2 online YouTube channel. Today we are having a very auspicious day. JKR Astro Research Foundation and PhD scholars of Yoga Samskram University jointly organizing this one-day international conference on self-management. I am Dr. Prabhakar Kashyap from Bangalore. I am CEO of Yoga Samskram University, Florida, USA. YSAM University, shortly we call it as a YSAM University. YSAM is established in USA as per the rules and regulations of Florida Department of Education during the year 2011. Now it is running 10th year. So in India, it is functioning from last 7 years. We have got all over India branches in Delhi, Hyderabad, Tamil Nadu, Bangalore, Ahmedabad, and another international center is there in Thailand. So what the Yoga Samskritam University is doing, we are creating professionals in each discipline. Each discipline means we are having yoga institutes are there, psychoanalytic institutes are there, Vedanga Jyotisha institute are there. So especially Vedanga Jyotisha has got many centers in India. That is, one is in Bangalore, one is in Hyderabad, and another is in Tamil Nadu. So Hyderabad branch is headed by Dr. N.V.R. Raja through JKR Astro Research Foundation, and from the beginning the JKR is doing very well in through JYSA. So he has already guided and trained more than 100 plus candidates in Vedanga Jyotisha. So he has now is having a high position in Yoga Samskritam University as an international vice chancellor for Vedanga Jyotisha. So likewise, the first batch students of Dr. N.V.R. Raja, Dr. Vijayalakshmi Madam is handling Tamil Nadu branch very well, and she is also guiding more than 15 people. Last year she has taken admission for PhD. So whole and soul that JKR Astro Research Foundation is doing very well in Vedanga Jyotisha, and the benefit whoever does research in Yoga Samskritam University is like this. See, nowadays the research is very headache. So it is terms and conditions are too much. There is no friendly nature in other universities. You just concentrate and you just go, and people are suffering to complete their PhD. Here it is not like that. So the intention of the Yoga Samskritam University is such create professionals, not an employees. Do remember this. We want to create professionals. Means we are giving a very good training. So Dr. N.V.R. Raja is doing a very human services in Hyderabad by training hundreds of students in Vedanga Jyotisha. It is very difficult. You won't approach any other universities under the Indian system. It's very difficult to even enroll for PhD. So here the PhD enrollment means what? Just not taking a certificate. We don't want to give a certificate like that. We are giving a training of 24 to 30 months of a very good research background. So for that, Dr. N.V.R. Raja, he himself is a good scholar. He has a family background. His father, Dr. Raghavachari, also as a famous scholar, and he has introduced many systems in Vedanga Jyotisha and Vinatu system. So he has got a family background plus blessings of the gurus and interest. Moreover, the interest is very much important. Likewise, he is guiding PhD scholars in Hyderabad and as well as in Tamil Nadu. It is high time for the whoever is interested to do research in JYSA to contact Dr. N.V.R. Raja, whoever comes from the Hyderabad background, and Dr. Vijayalakshmi Madam from Tamil Nadu background. So here in Bangalore also we are doing Vedanga Jyotisha Research Institute is there. So if anybody wants that, just you can speak to Dr. N.V.R. Raja. He is an IVC affiliate in Yoga Samskritam University. So really the best thing one can do is this type of program we can try to conduct. See, usually once the PhD is over, the students are going to leave the institute and we don't know what they are going to do. But Dr. N.V.R. Raja is not doing like that. He is encouraging his completed research students. He formed one association called JYSA, that is JKR Astro Research Foundation and PhD Scholars Association like that. It's really a very good move. It is just like one type of alumni of the JYSA and JKR. So I request all young students to make use of this opportunity. Come and serve the mother institute and do your level best. Perform yourself through this Meena2 online YouTube channel. So I request once again all the research scholars to kindly participate And really, Dr. Raja has given a very good opportunity for the young scholars. Today's in the time it is very difficult to give stage, but he has got a very good stage. JKR is a international famous stage is there, and he is giving on his own interest to create more interest on the research scholars. So I request make use of this stage available to you. And of course, it is very difficult to create a stage in these days. I know the difficulty. From past 20 years, I am having my own Scope Institute in Bangalore. So it's very difficult to create an individual stage. But anyhow, Dr. Envira Raja is a great person, and he has done a very good attempt by doing this JYSA. So I wish this JYSA means that is JKR Astro Research Foundation plus Yoga Samsung University PhD Association. Very well best wishes from my side. So join the group JYSA and JKR and try to develop yourself. So best wishes to all. Thank you very much.
Dr. Vijayalakshmi Madam, she is the chairman of Jyotisha Kesari Raja Astro Research Foundation, Tamil Nadu, and HOD of Yoga Samskritam University, Florida, USA. Today, ma'am is going to deliver a talk on Lagnas and Gunas.
Pranams to Guruji Sri N.V. Rahavachari. Pranams to Dr. Raja sir. Pranams to Dr. B.V.K. Sastri sir. And pranams to Dr. Kashyap sir. And good morning everyone. Today, I wish JYSA scholars will become a prominent and Sattvic astrologers in the astrology world. Today, I am going to talk the topic self-management. How to find self-management skills through Astro chart. How we can find self-management skill through Astro chart. We'll see here. First, Gunas, Lagna Pada, Lagna, Lagna Lord, planets posited on Lagna, planets aspecting Lagna, and Lagna Pada or Lagna Lord connected with Yogi or Avayogi planets. First, Gunas. We all know we have three kinds of Gunas: Sattvic, Rajasic and Tamasic. Jupiter and Mercury are Sattvic planets and their nakshatra, 6 nakshatras, Sattvic nakshatras. And Rajasic, Sun, Moon, Venus. And their nakshatra, 9 nakshatras are Rajasic nakshatras, and Sun, Moon, Venus are Rajasic planets. And Tamasic, Mars, Saturn, Rahu, Ketu are Tamasic planets, and their 12 nakshatras are Tamasic nakshatra. Now, we can see how to link with Lagna Pada in the Gunas. Lagna Pada. As per Meenatu Nadi system, Lagna Pada is very important to judging a chart. Lagna Padadipati gets one guna. The Lagna gets good strength. The native will grow gradually. The Lagna Padadipati is not getting in proper guna. The native struggle to grow. See in the horoscope, a Mesha Lagna, Lagna Pada is Ashwini. The Ashwini Lord is Ketu. Ketu in Swati Nakshatra. So here Lagna Padadipati Ketu gets one guna. Not only one guna, the Ketu aspecting Lagna. Yeah, Lagna Padadipati gets good guna and aspecting Lagna, the Lagna gets more strength. One more example. Again, Mesha Lagna. If suppose Lagna Padadipati is Bharani and the Bharani Lord Venus posited in Neecha house. So here Lagna not getting good strength. But again the same Lagna, the Lagna Pada is Kritika 1. The Kritika Lord Sun posited in one house, the Lagna get good strength. Suppose the Sun posited in Uttara or Pubba Nakshatra, the get one guna, the Lagna gets good strength. In the chart, Lagna aspecting planet. In Rishabha Lagna, the Lagna Lord Venus first in the 7th house aspecting the Lagna, and also the friend, Rishabha Lagna's friend Saturn also aspecting Lagna. So this Lagna also get good strength. Finally, Yogi planet connected with Gunas. I am proudly introduce our new concept today. Yogi planet connected with Gunas from Practical Stellar Astrology book, page number 40. In the lockdown period, I am learning from PSA book the Yogi concept. What is Yogi? What is Yoga planet? Yoga every day's unique placement of Surya in relation to Chandra. How to find Yoga planet? Sun degree plus Moon degree plus 93.20. If it crosses 360 minus 360 degree. So the placement nakshatra is the Yogi nakshatra and the nakshatra lord is called Yogi. If you find the Yogi placement and add 186.40 degrees, the placement is called Avayogi nakshatra. That lord is called Avayoga planet. I have researching a number of charts. The wonderful result has come through Yogi and Avayogi. So finally, I have connected the Yogi planets with Gunas. Really extraordinary result has come. My daughter doing PhD on marriage matching. I advised to her to link with Yoga and Avayogi planet to the marriage matching. Really wonderful results has come. Now, if Lagna or Lagna Pada collected with the Nama Yogi, is the Lagna get good strength, and connected with Avayogi is not good. In example, a person born in Viskamba Yoga, Pushyami is Yogi Nakshatra. If Lagna Pada becomes Saturn, Lagna Lord is a Saturn and the aspecting planet suppose is Saturn. So is the Lagna get good strength. The native grows gradually in the lifetime. And then suppose the Vishkamba Yogas Avayogi is Moon. If the chart, the particular person's chart, the Avayogi connected with the Lagna, Lagna Pada and Lagna Lord aspecting planet posited in Lagna or planet connected with the moon all give some bad results in the DBA period. Now I will give some yoga and yoga nakshatras. If in Vishkamba in Pushyami, Yogi Saturn, Moon in Avayogi. In Preeti asked you go and see the Practical Stellar Astrology book, page number 40. Now, I will give some explanation about some yogas. If a person born in Saubhagya Yoga, the yoga is Venus. A person, if the person born in middle class family, definitely they will become a royal in the lifetime because of Saubhagya Yoga. If Venus is posited in good place, Venus get good guna, definitely the person lead a royal life. And then we all know elders wishes Ayushman Bhava. What is the meaning of Ayushman Bhava? Ayushman is one of the yoga, Nama Yoga, and Bhava is the one of the Karana. The both are best yoga and Karana. If a person born in Ayushman Yoga, Bhava Karana, definitely he will become a nice person. The Ayushman's yogi is the Ketu. The Ayushman Yoga, Ayushman, if a person born in Ayushman Yoga, he will become a philosopher because of Ketu. Ketu is the yogi planet. And then Adhiganda Yoga. we have 27 yogas. Idil 9 yogas is giving struggle to the natives. I wondered, I have checked number of horoscopes. It is very great result it has come. I am going through some books also. In Vidya Madhaviyam, a Sanskrit book, it has give number of special points about yogi and avayogi concept. So, Adhikanda Yoga. If a person born in, generally the Adhikanda Yoga, number of books explain Adi. What means big? Ganda. You all know what is the meaning of Ganda. So, this is upright. The pronunciation is Adi Ganda. But I am researching some horoscope. Really wonderful results has come. Now I am introducing some persons born in Adhikanta Yogas. Our Parama Puja Guruji Raghavachari Meenatu, born in Adhikanta Yoga. And India's greatest Jnani, Vivekananda, born in Adhikanta Yoga. And from Bangalore, human computer, Sakantala Devi, born in Adhikanta Yoga. And a former Chief Minister, Tamil Nadu's Chief Minister, Jayalalitha Madam, also born in Adhikanta Yoga. What is the meaning? The self-management. If a person born in Adhikanda Yoga, the self-management skill is very more here. So, I have wondered, I have searching number of horoscopes. What is the concept? Why your Adhikanda peoples get good knowledge here? I am researching through gunas. If Adhikanda Yoga, yogi is moon. Avayogi is Mercury. You know, Mercury, the Karagatvas, Mercury Karagatvas is knowledge. But the Adhikanda people are all scholars. But the yogi, Avayogi is the Mercury. But I have linked the Avayogi planet through gunas. If a Mercury connected with Sattvic Guna, the person become a scholar. And then the Avayogi planet reduced its nature. Now we will see our Parama Pujya Guruji Sri N.V. Raghavachari chart. I have done PhD on Gunas Yoga Samskritam University through JKR. Thank you, Yoga Samskritam University and Raja sir. I am proud to say I am the first PhD scholar in Yoga Samskritam University. For past 12 years, I am searching the planetary position on nakshatras through Gochara. I have get number of principles. The one of the principle is Lagna law gets one guna, it will deliver good results like prominent, self-management skill, success, and the Lagna connected bhavas, karagatvas, flourishing. See the example. This is a Meena Lagna. Lagna Lord Jupiter, a Sattvic planet, posited in one nakshatra, Punarvasu nakshatra, a Sattvic nakshatra. So here, Lagna Lord Jupiter, posited in Punarvasu nakshatra, the Lagna gets good guna and also good strength too. Now we will see our Param Pujya Guruji Sri N.V. Raghavachari's chart. We are blessed today. Guruji Sri N.V. Raghavachari, born on 18th March 1913, 8:25 a.m. Tiruvallur near Chennai. Subhanan Adhikanda Nama Yoga, Moon is Yogi, Mercury is Avayogi. See, Guruji is Mesha Lagna. The Lagna Pada is Ashwini 4th Pada. Ashwini Lord is Ketu. Ketu posited in Asta Nakshatra, who is Yogi. Yogi of the chart. Moon is the Yogi of the chart. And then here Lagna Padadipati connected with Yogi Moon. And then Lagna. Lagna Lord Mars. Here, Lagna Lord Mars is Tamasic planet posited in Tamasic Nakshatra, in own Nakshatra. If a planet posited in own Nakshatra, the planet gets own guna. A chart has number of planets in one, planets posited in one stars. Naturally the chart has good strength. Here, Guruji's Lagna Lord Mars posited in one nakshatra gets one guna. Generally, if a planet, a Lagna Lord, gets one guna and aspected to Lagna, the native gets courage, positive thoughts, and self-management skills, and intuition power too. And here in Lagna posited planet is Venus. So Venus gives magnetic personality. Whenever Lagna Lord aspects Lagna, then the Lagna gets good strength. Guruji had fairly long life and lived up to 81 years. Mars had given good strength and great health throughout his life. And then go to Jupiter. If Jupiter aspects the Lagna, whenever a planet posited in one house and aspecting is a beneficial one. Here, Guruji Raghavachari chart, Jupiter is Yogakaraka planet. The Yogakaraka planet Jupiter for Aries ascendant is posited in one house and also aspects ascendant. This causes Lakshmi Yoga. If Jupiter directly aspects the ascendant, especially from his own house, the native will possess abundant punya in his credit. Jupiter bestows scholarship in astrology, philosophical mind, and good children too. So, see, Guruji's horoscope, a Lagna Pada, is good because the connection of Yogi planet. And Lagna Lord also gets one guna, and aspecting the Lagna is also good. And then one more point, the Lagna Lord aspecting by Yogi Lord Moon. Yogi Moon posited in one house, aspecting the Lagna. So Mars is have a variety of strength here and aspecting the Lagna. So Guruji is a normal. No, he is not a normal ordinary person. He is a Rishi Purusha. And then finally, if Avayogi planet, in a person born in Adhiganda Yoga, the Avayogi is Mercury. See, Guruji chart, Mercury is in Satvik Nakshatra, Revati first Pada. Revati first Pada gets triple S guna in Gunas, 3-step Gunas theory. If your planet gets 3-step theory in triple S guna, it will give its Karagatvas very nicely. And then here, Guruji's Avayogi planet get good guna, one guna, especially Satvik guna. Planet, if a planet in 6th lord or 8th lord or 12th lord, any bad and Padakadpati too, if gets a good triple S guna, it will give good result. Really, all people, I have browsing number of videos also in Google. A number of people spoken about yogi and avayogi. If a person born in a strong avayogi planet, that destroyed the life in DBA of the planet. But linked with the gunas, the avayogi planets, definitely the avayoga Kargatva was reduced here. Though this is the best example Guruji chart. So, if self-management skills through astrology, we check our Lagna only. Lagna means Lagna Pada, Lagna Lord, Lagna aspecting planet, Lagna of positive planet and the yogi connection of the Lagna Pada. If a person above said points get the good connection to the Lagna, definitely the person became a self management skills through his astro chart. Finally, I hope you all enjoyed my presentation. Next time I will explain Tithi Yoga Karana. Stay tuned. Thank you, Raja sir. Thank you, Yoga Samskritam University. And thank you, JYSA committee members. Guruji's blessings to all. Jai Meenatu.
Thank you so much, Dr. Vijayalakshmi ma'am, for giving us a wonderful talk on self-management linking with Lagna and Gunas. Dr. V.V.K. Shastri, the Chancellor of Yoga Samskritam University, he has a visionary and a great Sanskrit scholar. Today, Dr. Shastri sir is going to give us a wonderful talk on Bhagavad Gita and self-management.
Namaste to all Jyotir Yogis and Yoginis, the dignitaries, invitees, organizers of JKR Astro Research Foundation for e-meeting of scholars pursuing research in Vedanta Jyotisha for doctoral award from Yoga Samskritam University. Welcome to all those participating and presenting in person and remotely in this initiative. The initiative of International Astro E-Seminar on Self-Management and Astro Analysis. We are the people of Yoga Samskritam. We are the people of Vedanta Jyotisha. And in this seminar, we are deliberating on self-management in present scenario and astro analysis. Prominent astrologers will deliver their lectures. All appreciations for the organizers and the participants. The theme is extremely relevant in the present context of national leadership talking on Atma Nirbharata, self-sufficient, self-reliant, self-confidence through self-management. Atma Nirbharata is a fine expression of what Yoga Samskritam stands for as a concept coming from Srimad Bhagavad Gita. In Vedanta Jyotisha practice, the basic template of birth chart used by every practicing Jyotishi stands for Atma Nirbharata through the anchors of Sun, Moon and Ascendant, Surya, Chandra and the Lagna. The action success depends upon the relation and power of these three. I want to share some opening observations at the commencement of this intellectually stimulating research into the traditional discipline. First, I plan to explain what is Yoga Samskritam University and its relevance. Then, I intend to connect the large scope of Yoga Samskritam heritage in the framework of Atma Nirbharata. I plan to keep focus on Vedanta Jyotisha as Jyotir Yoga. The intention is to explain global effort needed to connect Vedanta Jyotisha with yoga and science, research and outreach applications for professions. Regarding the program details and enrollment for Vedanta Jyotisha educational offerings, outreach, please contact Dr. Raja and team members from Indian National Forum of Yoga Samskritam University. What is Yoga Samskritam University? An American religion research university. It was founded in the year September 2011 at Florida. It has its national forums at India, Thailand, and US for the present. By 2021, we are heading to celebrate our 10th year. Our motto is Search, Research, and Outreach. The vision of Yoga Sanskritam University coming from Srimad Bhagavad Gita is Tasmat Yogi Bhava. Therefore, for your own reasons, become and be a yogi. So the education programs offer fostering Yoga Sanskritam language excellence. The mission is higher education programs in applied yogas for nations, citizens, total wellness professions. We have the authorization from Commission of Independent Education under Florida statute. The name of university stands for unifying is yoga, Sanskritam is fostering excellence, university is a degree granting institution, an institution of higher education. Yoga and Sanskritam are two wisdom traditions of total wellness and welfare from Bharat. Why connect yoga and Sanskritam? The texts and traditions of yoga are documented in Sanskrit. Vak Yoga is the Vedic name of language Sanskritam. Jyotisha is Jyotir Yoga. Ayurveda is Ayur Yoga. Yoga is the practical of Sanskritam. Practical of Sanskritam is Vak Yoga. These are inseparable traditions. Corrupted understanding of Sanskritam leads to bad applications and practice of yoga. Yoga advancement needs mantra power from language Sanskritam. The focus of university is to offer higher education programs in all disciplines and traditions of wisdom, of wealth, welfare, wellness for humanity. Connect with yoga and Sanskritam. They are like Vedanta Jyotisha, Ayurveda, Vedic sciences, Haridas Sahitya, and several other disciplines. There is a four-way test for yoga education enterprise. Will it generate auspicious wealth and welfare? Will the means of wealth be ethical and spiritual? Will it groom and sustain healthy human relations and togetherness? Will it output ethical and skilled professions? Vidya, Artha put together is the goal of Vidyarthi. As per authorizations, Yoga Sanskritam University awards Doctor of Philosophy, Doctor of Education, Master of Arts, Master of Science, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, Associate of Arts, Associate of Science, Advanced Diplomas in all Yoga Sanskritam language related disciplines. The final award giving the full name of the degree includes a religious modifier as per the statute. University follows an open admission policy. It's open for all without any bias of caste, creed, nationality, and gender. University are not limited to physical boundaries of nations and languages. The terms yoga, Sanskritam, and language have a wide coverage. Vedic astrology is Vedanta Jyotisha or Jyotir Yoga. Sanskritam is Vak Yoga. Ayurveda is Ayur Yoga. Ayurveda is the future of integrated wellness medicine. Sanskritam as Vak Yoga is an exploration of what language is best suited for the future computers, digital devices, and communications. Vedanta Jyotisha is a guidance for what makes life fulfilling. Why American University for Yoga and Sanskritam? Yoga and Sanskritam have to go global from local Gurukul to global university. We have to take advantage of the technology and outreach greater needy people. American Constitution provides a protection for religion education enterprise, which is a unique feature. We are taking advantage of 100 plus years of yoga at American and all other nations created by initiatives like that of Paramahamsa Yogananda, Maharshi Mahesh Yogi, Swami Vivekananda, Shivananda, Srila Prabhupada, and many pioneers. We have to meet the needs of in-house at Bharat as well as the NRI teams. The traditional disciplines have to catch up and have handshake with modern sciences. Therefore, we need a global platform for yoga and Sanskritam, and that starts from America. What is the output, a graduate of a Yoga Sanskritam university? A yogi. What is the definition of a yogi? Yogi and yogini are citizens of nation, praja following dharma. They are healthy, ethical, spiritual, conscientious citizens of nation. And these are the ingredients, essentials for all nations to have good democracy, universal peace and prosperity. What is yoga research? Yoga research is what delivers total wellness culture and ensures it for generations to come. The vision of yoga research at Yoga Sanskritam University is going beyond a book publication, a title, a certificate. The individual becomes a cultured yogi and they apply it in practice as applied yoga professionals. Research should lead to creation of total wellness professions. It is not something to display as a title. The university programs cover a number of disciplines: Jyotir Yoga, Ayur Yoga, Vak Yoga, Artha Yoga, management disciplines, Karma Yoga, Raja Yoga, Yogopanishads, Dharma Yoga, Rasa Yogas, Vastu, Vijnana, Tantra Yogas, and many other allied. For details, contact the university through the Indian Forum. We are making effort to connect the yoga disciplines internally and within themselves, because the vast literature of Vedas, Upanishads, Ramayana, the Upavedas and the Vedangas are not possible to be studied under one single teacher in one single lifetime. So we require a program which will bring the essence of it to our needs. And that effort has been done through Bhagavad Gita and through Buddha, through Mahavir, through Patanjali, and delivered to us as Siddha Yogas, yoga disciplines. Depending upon individual's need, the education program is customized and delivered. This is Yoga Anushasanam. This is how Yoga Sanskritam University helps each individual to have search, research and outreach as applied yoga professionals. Yoga research should elevate the practice of yoga from a tool to get health, body toning levels to total wellness culture. We have to elevate yoga from body on yoga mat to body is yoga mat. This is body-mind connection and progress towards the spirituality. What is the primary goal of Jyotish in reference to the context of this seminar? It is self-management. The 12 houses indicate how self is managed in this world for the present good and the future good. I hope these key thoughts presented here will be picked up and elaborated in the seminar by various professionals. I welcome more and more people to take up to Vedanta Jyotisha through the programs offered the Indian Forum, through JKR, through ARF, and benefit from the rich experiences they have brought for the wellness, yoga, kshema, shubha, labha, aihika, paramarthika, sukha, saukya, sarva mangal, kalyana. These are the local terms. The English term is it is total wellness today. Okay. Thank you very much for giving me an opportunity to share something about Yoga Samskritam University. The true meaning of becoming a yogi, a karma yogi, and a raja yogi, to become a siddha yogi eventually. Dhanyavada.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for the perfect start of the day with Bhagavad Gita and self-management. Dr. B. Haimavati, PhD scholar, 2015-17 batch, Jyotisha Kesari, Raja Astro Research Foundation faculty. She is an author of Planets, Aspects and Reflection, received many honorary titles. She is a secretary of JKR Yoga Samskritam Research Association and a key person for organizing today's seminar.
Om Shri Sairam. I offer my humble salutations at the divine lotus feet of my beloved Lord Bhagavan Shri Satya Sai Baba. My most humble pranams to Puji Guruji Shri N.V. Raghavacharya Garu. My most humble pranams to my Guru Dr. N.V.R. Raja Garu. In gratitude for giving me this great opportunity to share my views in this JYSA first e-seminar. My congratulations to JYSA team and namaste all the viewers watching from Kazakhstan, Switzerland, USA, UK, India and everywhere. Global Emotions Report in 2019 released interesting statistics. The report says 1 out of every 3 persons is going through extreme stress. The list contains people from fully developed countries, developing countries and underdeveloped countries. This was published by Gallup American Analytics Advisory Committee. When it comes to India, 82% of Indian population is going through this extreme stress. And the stress may be related to job, health, finance, education, relationships, profession and so on. This has become one of the top health concerns among teenagers and youth. And now this COVID-19 made the situation even more worse. So today I would like to speak about strength of mind in astrology. Having a strong mind is more important than anything else. Bhagwan Shri Satya Sai Baba says, 4 aspects constitute a human personality. They are physical, emotional, intellectual and spiritual. When all these 4 aspects are unified and when balance is maintained in all these 4 aspects, a great personality emerges. But why balance? Balance is so essential in life that life depends on balance. Walking is balanced. Eating should also be balanced. Driving is balanced. Everything must be in balance. Suppose a normal human body temperature is 98.6. When it raises up, we call it as fever. And 120 by 80, this is normal blood pressure range. If there are fluctuations, we say there is some problem, or there are chances for cardiac arrest. Similarly, when mind is in imbalanced state, when it is not in equilibrium, we undergo all this stress, depression, pressure, anxiety, fear, sorrow, angry, and so on. So balance in all these four aspects is must in order to have a great personality. Physical balance, like balanced diet, sleep, good amount of exercise, and so on. Emotional balance, you should control your emotions. When you should know when to show your angry, love, affection, and so on. You just can't unleash your anger on anybody. Intellectual balance, you know how to use your intelligence. And then spirituality. Spiritual balance, you should know how to implement the spiritual knowledge. So balance in all these four aspects is must. Physical aspect can be seen from Lagna in astrology, emotions from Moon, intelligence from Mercury, spirituality from Jupiter. But again, all these four aspects depends on mind. You want to, let's take physical aspect. You want to wake up early at 4 o'clock or 4:30, do some exercise, your mind should cooperate. You want to control your emotions, your mind should cooperate. You want to use your intelligence constructively, your mind should cooperate. Again, spirituality, you want to treat both happiness and sorrow equally. Again, mind should cooperate. So, all these factors again depends upon mind only. Now comes the big question, what is mind? Mind is nothing but bundle of thoughts. Suppose take a piece of cloth. There are so many threads in it. If you remove all the threads one by one, nothing will be there. And moon represents mind in astrology. Chandrama manaso jataha. Mind is like a field, whichever the thought you put into it, it grows. Now generally we comment about the person who commits suicide, that he is not brave enough to handle the situation, that is why he has committed suicide. But that is wrong. It needs a lot of courage to commit suicide. The only thing is he has not implanted the right thoughts into the mind. So in order to have a strong mind, moon should be placed strongly in the horoscope. Moon should be strong in the horoscope, like it should be placed in Kendras, Konas. It should have benefic combination, benefic planets and benefic combination. Next, it should not be placed in 6, 8, 12 houses. It should not have Dusthana connections. And next, it should not be debilitated, it should not be hemmed between malefics or inimical planets. Also, it should not be afflicted by natural malefic planets, Mars, Saturn, Rahu or Ketu. And moon is combined with Mars. It means Mars, if it is in conjunction with moon, or if Mars is aspecting moon, or even if Mars is placed in the second house to moon, these people are very short-tempered in nature. Because moon is our emotions or expressions. When it is combined with Mars, Mars is a physical planet which represents actions, and this is fiery planet. So these people, they are very quick to react. And they are very short-tempered in nature. It gives aggressiveness. So this combination, it is not good for relationships. And next, moon is combined with Saturn. Moon is our expressions, our emotions, and Saturn is a slow-moving planet. So these people, they carry the emotion for a longer time. If they are sad, depressed, that emotion will be carried for a longer time. If they hate anybody, if they are angry on anybody, that emotion also will be carried for a long time. Any emotion, they carry it for a longer time. And this combination is one of the combinations for depression, because Saturn gives frustration, unnecessary fear, anxiety, and so on. So this is one of the combination for depression. And next comes moon plus Rahu. Rahu enhances the qualities of the planet that it is associated with, whereas Ketu restricts the qualities. So these people, they overthink or overreact for anything. And there is something called the law of diminishing marginal utility in economics. I am not an economic student, but I am just telling it. You know, a good example can be, if we like any sweet, suppose gulab jam, when we consume it for the first time, it gives a lot of happiness. When we take it for the second time, same joy. The third time, same joy. But fifth time, seventh time and 10th time, no, it doesn't get the same joy as first level of happiness. So these people, they want to maintain the first level of happiness and they take it more and more. It's nothing but addictions. Moon and Rahu, one of the combination for addictions. Next comes moon plus Ketu. This combination doesn't allow the person to enjoy anything. They feel nothing belongs to them. They do not show interest in anything. They show detachment. So this is also one of the combination for depression. So if moon is afflicted by 2 or more malefic planets, and it is also weakly placed in the horoscope, then definitely the native will not have a healthy mind, or it doesn't give healthy thoughts to the native. On the other hand, if it is conjoined with Jupiter, it gives very good results, provided Jupiter must be strong in the horoscope. And moon plus Mercury, these people, they will not be able to concentrate on one particular thing, but it doesn't give malefic results. And then moon plus Venus, 2 similar energies together. It's not that bad, but it is not that great also as moon plus Jupiter. So this is all about moon. If moon is afflicted by 2 or more malefic planets, and if it is weakly placed in the horoscope, it definitely doesn't give healthy thoughts to the native. Lagna also influence the mind, because the intrinsic qualities of the Lagna will be definitely exhibited by the native. And Lagna Lord acts as your mind, because Lagna is something that you are born with, and Lagna Lord is how you deal the situation or how you handle the situation. Lagna Lord, in whichever the house the Lagna Lord is placed from the Lagna, the native will be focusing on that particular house Karakatwas the entire his life. And Lagna Lord, if it is placed in watery sign, these people are more past oriented. If it is placed in future, that is fiery sign, they are more future oriented. Like the past is past, now just move on. That is the kind of attitude they will show. If it is placed in earthy sign or airy sign, they are more present oriented. And Lagna Lord, like moon, Lagna Lord should also be strong in the horoscope. It should not be placed in Dusthana, should not have Dusthana connections, and should also have benefic combinations. That is the reason why Guruji says Lagna, Lagna Padadipati and Lagnadipati. If these 3 are strong in a horoscope, then the native will be blessed with all-round prosperity. And he also says the Tanubhava Karaka, Sun, who represents self-esteem, courage, confidence in the horoscope, and we have already spoken about moon. If sun and moon both are very strong in the horoscope, and if they are well placed in the horoscope, then 90% of the horoscope is very good. So this is about Lagna. Comes Rahu or Ketu. Rahu, Ketu also influence the mind, because they are the lunar nodes of the moon. They work on mental plane. These 2 planets are karmic planets, and they are always opposite to each other. Like they are like seesaw. If one planet is activated, obviously, automatically the other planet also gets activated. And they show the 2 extremes of life. One is head and one is tail. And imagine, like Rahu is something to get more and more, whereas Ketu is to give up or to lose. And imagine if the 2 energies, 2 opposite energies, if they meet in any horoscope, will it happen? Is it possible? No. But if the dispositors of Rahu Ketu, if they meet in any particular house in the horoscope, that is explosion. Like you get something, and imagine if the 2 opposite energies, the dispositors of Rahu Ketu, if they meet in any particular house in the horoscope, that is explosion. You lose something to get, or you get something to lose. And this is one aspect. And the other thing is, these people, they really want certain things to happen in their life, but they have to give it up. And they really don't want certain things to happen, but they have to walk in that path. And not only in birth horoscope, even in transit, if the 2 dispositors meet, that means, even conjunction or mutual aspect, or even if one planet is retro and making connection with the other planet. So even when they meet, you just observe the native's mind at that time. They will be undergoing a lot of confusion, perplexity, and that is really dangerous for the native. Now, next comes DBA. Apart from Sun, Moon, Lagna, Rahu, Ketu, any planet can influence the mind if it becomes Dasha, Bhukti or Antara lords. In whichever the Dasha the native is running through, Dasha, Bhukti or Antara the native is running through, those particular planets definitely influence the mind. That is why we often say, these days she's being very nice. Nowadays he started drinking or smoking or something. He was never like this before. That means the change has come because the Dasha, Bhukti and Antara has changed. Next comes transit. If Dasha, Bhukti and Antara lords, if they have benefic combinations in Gochara, they influence positively. If they have malefic combinations, they'll give negative results. So these are all the factors that influence the mind. If all these planets, they have got benefic combinations and influencing positively, then the native radiates joy, pleasure, happiness, love, affection and spreads positivity everywhere. On the other hand, if they have got malefic combinations and if they are influencing negatively, then the native will be in trouble and he finds it difficult to deal any situation. Now we'll see how to balance each planet energies. Let's start with Sun. If there is more solar energy in anybody's horoscope, these people, they will become more authoritarian, they'll have superiority feeling over others and they'll be overconfident. On the other hand, if there is less solar energy, then these people, they'll show low self-esteem and they'll be insecure. And they also feel inner self and outer self as two different people. So these people, they should calm down, listen to everybody, consider everybody's opinions, and they should not dominate, and they should treat their servants and subordinates very well. And these people, they should try something which empowers them, like martial arts, or they should constantly remind themselves that they have got enough strength and they can handle anything. And to balance sun's energy, everybody, they should get exposed to sunlight before 8:30 in the morning, and they should offer water to sun god after bath, and they should do Surya Namaskaram. Surya Namaskaram has 12 asanas. Each asana has got plenty of health benefits, physical health and also mental health. And Aditya Hrudayam Parayana. This is the best remedy for sun. If moon's energy is balanced in anybody's horoscope, the person will be friendly in nature, he'll be compassionate, affectionate and so on. If it is out of balance, they become more emotional or no emotions. So in order to balance moon's energy, one needs to calm your mind. Do meditation, because only when mind is in imbalanced state, we get into trouble. So calm your mind, then do meditation. Meditation is very good, and then get into the habit of gardening. You give sufficient water to the plants, not more water or not less water. So they'll understand how much care has to be taken in order to develop anything. And next, channel your thoughts to positive side. And goddess Parvati Devi is the Adhidevita for moon. So pray to goddess Parvati Devi and chant Lalita Sahasranamam every day. And Saundarya Hari is also very good remedy for moon. Next planet is Mars. If Mars energy is balanced in anybody's horoscope, then it gives good motivation and it shows the power of action. If it is out of balance, the first thing what they need to do is self-control. Have patience and self-control. This is the first thing for Mars. And next comes exercise. Because Mars is a physical planet. When you do exercise, when you work out for half an hour or 1 hour, Mars energy comes out of you. You become exhausted and the energy will be balanced in you. So exercise is the best thing for Mars. And if the Mars energy is very less in anybody's horoscope, get into sports, wherein you need to have crispy movements and instant decisions have to be taken. So they have to get into sports. And these people, they should pray to Lord Narasimha Swami and chant Mattapalli Mangalashtakam every day to balance the energy of Mars. If Mercury is balanced in the horoscope, they will know how to use their intelligence, how to use their words and everything. If it is out of balance, they easily get influenced by others, or they will manipulate others. So to balance Mercury's energy, they need to mix their intelligence with wisdom. They should know the inner significance of whatever they do. And stick on to loyalty, what is fair and what is unfair. And take the advice or blessings from gurus, elders and experienced persons. That means we are mixing up Mercury's energy with Jupiter's energy. And next, Vishnu Sahasranama Parayana is very good to balance Mercury's energy. The next planet is Jupiter. If Jupiter energy is out of balance, if it is more Jupiter energy, then the person will be superstitious, ritualistic and too optimistic. On the other hand, and they become more materialistic. To balance Jupiter's energy, one needs to do meditation, get your gurus and elders' blessings, and then expand your knowledge. That means you should know the inner significance. You should have deep insight and know the inner significance of whatever you do. Means we are mixing Jupiter's energy with Ketu's energy or Saturn's energy. And next, pray to Lord Dakshinamurti and Lord Dattatreya and get the blessings of your acharyas, any Mathadhipatis and Pitadhipatis. This is the good remedy for Jupiter. Now the next planet is Venus. Venus means harmony. If there is more Venus energy, these people, they get into worldly pleasures. They crave for luxuries, comforts and so on. On the other hand, they'll have no attachments. So to balance Venus energy, one needs to try donating the things which makes them feel happy. And next, accept everyone and spread your divine love, because Venus rules the heart chakra. If Venus is afflicted in anybody's horoscope, they will not be able to accept others wholeheartedly. So turn your love to God or higher self and accept everyone and spread your divine love. And next, understand where the real happiness or joy comes from. That means understand the reality and try being a little bit tough. And these people, they should worship Goddess Lakshmi Devi and do Lakshmi Ashtotram to balance Venus energy. The planet is Saturn. If Saturn's energy is out of balance, these people, they become more practical. Or on the other hand, it gives laziness, frustration, or it gives anxiety. So the first thing for Saturn they need to do is to be disciplined. And time management is must, because Saturn denotes time. God is also worshipped as Kalaya Namaha, Kala Swarupaya Namaha. So time management is very important. Fix the schedule, give respect to it, follow it strictly, and do not waste your time. If you are doing puja at 8 o'clock, do it every day in the same time. So give respect to it and do not waste your time. Find a reason to do work. Should go on doing something or the other work. Avoid laziness. And hard work is very important for Saturn. Because if anybody is doing any work for 2 hours and if somebody else is doing for 4 hours, we say that person is doing hard work. That means he is not doing hard work. He has only increased the time. That means because Saturn denotes time. So hard work is very important. And next, pray to Lord Shiva and do Rudrabhishekam. And chant Hanuman Chalisa every day to balance Saturn's energy. The next planet is Rahu. Rahu or Ketu, these are the strongest of all the planets. Sun and Moon, these are the rulers and they are the strongest of all the planets. But Rahu or Ketu, they are even more stronger than Sun and Moon. And it is very difficult to control Rahu, because Rahu and Ketu, these are the karmic planets, and it's very difficult to get over Rahu's Maya. Only the planet which controls Rahu is Jupiter. So get divine blessings, and they should get into spirituality and devotional practices. To be practical, practice sealing on desires. Because to control Rahu's energy, lift your Ketu. That means you need to set limitations or restrictions in whatever you do. So practice sealing on desires, set limitations or restrictions in whatever you do. That means lift your Ketu. On the other hand, if you want to balance Ketu's energy, lift your Rahu. Because if you do not show any interest, if you get into the family life, the people around you will be hurt. So lift your Ketu. And a good remedy for Ketu is feeding dogs or ants. And do puja or remedy on Tuesday. Then pray to Lord Ganesha and donate multicolored dress material to poor and needy. To balance Rahu's energy, pray to Goddess Durga Devi and chant Durga Ashtakam and Durga Saptasati whenever it is possible for you. This is how you balance each and every planet's energy. Now we'll see some more steps for self-management. For physical balance, balanced diet, sleep, good amount of exercise, time management, avoid laziness, then find a reason to do work. Next comes again exercise. Because exercise, it not only gives physical balance, it also gives emotional balance also. Because 4 hormones which deals with happiness, they will be released when you work out. They are, we call it as DOS, dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin and endorphins. All these 4 happiness hormones will be released when you do exercise. So exercise not only gives physical balance, it also gives emotional balance. Next, calm your mind. Do meditation, because as we have already discussed, only when mind is not in equilibrium, when it is an imbalanced state, then only it gives problems. So calm your mind, do meditation, have patience, and then practice self-control, believe in yourself, and have faith in God. These are the effective steps for self-management. I trust this information helps you all in identifying where we are lacking and to improve ourselves, because astrology is not for prediction, but it is a great tool for self-management. I pray Almighty to shower His choicest blessings on everyone. And may everyone be happy, healthy, and safe in this condition. Thank you, Jaminat.
Thank you, Dr. Haima, for giving a detailed notes on strength of mind and explaining about how to balance the energies of each planet. Thank you once again. Dr. Kashyap Prabhakar, founder chairman of Scope, Bangalore, CEO of Yoga Sanskritam University, a great scholar of Vedanga Jyotisha, particularly in Parashara system. He has written many books and published CDs very notably. He has translated our Guruji's Jiva and Sarira book in Kannada. Welcome you, sir.
Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hare Om. Welcome to all viewers of Meena 2 online YouTube channel. Today, JKR Astro Research Foundation and PhD scholars of Yoga Sanskritam University jointly organizing an international e-seminar on self-management. So on this occasion, I would like to share my thoughts how our astroscience is going to help individual to self-management crisis. So self-management crisis is a very big task nowadays. Every individual suffering from mismanagement. By considering all these things, our great friend Dr. N.V.R.A. Raja has chosen a very good topic for this today's discussion. So self-management, astro insight is my topic. So I would like to share a few astroscience techniques on this issue. All of us know the Jyotisha deals with only 12 bhavas, 12 rashis, 27 nakshatras and 9 grahas. So by considering only these 4 major factors, we are analyzing anything to everything, all sorts of problems we are analyzing. So for self-management, how our astroscience is going to help individually, let us concentrate. So for this, I am considering only a Karakattvas and in each house. For example, we have got a 12 house. In 12 houses, I am selecting few Karakattvas and I am going to explain the necessity of self-management required in each house. So let us begin with the Lagna. So individual journey starts with Lagna. Lagna is nothing but entry to this Mother Earth. So Lagna represents the self and Lagna represents the status of the person and the soul, the purpose of the soul, why he has come to this Mother Earth. So that we are dealing with Lagna. So Lagna has got a very good important in Jyotisha. So if Lagna is not at all there, then the individual itself is missing. So hence Lagna is quite important before analyzing any bhava. So as I told, Lagna is self and this self is going to manage the other 11 houses. Means from second bhava to 12 bhava, this lagna, the person, the individual is going to manage these 11 houses. By considering each bhava few karakatvas, we will discuss how the self-management is going to, whether it is going to successful or not, management or mismanagement. Let us discuss. So lagna is self, 11 is he has to manage, that is called self-management. So lagna is managing the other 11 houses. The first, let us concentrate on the second bhava. The second bhava represents the family, speech, food, money, basic education, and our eyes. These are the main karakatvas. Along with these karakatvas of each bhava, we have to correlate this with the karakas. That is important here. When the particular, means when the second house is indicating some problem, means it doesn't mean that all karakatvas are going to become problematic. So for each karakatva, a karaka is different. For example, in second house, family is there. When family is there, Shukra is karaka. When speech comes, Buddha is karaka. When food comes, Chandra is karaka. Money comes, Jupiter is karaka. Eyes, Sun and Moon karakas, and basic education, again Buddha karaka. So here we have to consider the family. What is the necessity of managing the family? That is important. We have to see the family, the cordial relationship among the family members. The speech method, that means the impact of the speech of an individual affecting the family member, that speech management is required. And the food management, what type of food that person is consuming, that is also a matter so much. And the money management is the utmost important in a modern world. And basic education. So what is this basic education? Basic education is nothing but a samskara of the family. So the behavior pattern, the behavior skills of the person. Some people will misbehave badly with others. All these things come from family background. So hence the second house has got these type of karakatvas. And let us concentrate third bhava now. So in third bhava, what is there? After second house, the third house is courage is there, communication, writing skills, co-bonds, and of course communication skills of a person. It's very much required. So management of communication is highly importance in these days. So courage. Without courage, how can you manage things? So hence courage, communication management is required, writing management. So you should know what to write, what not to write, how to write, everything. So this represents by third house. And the co-bonds, definitely this is very much required. We are seeing in nowadays the collision and difficulties and mismanagement, misunderstanding between brothers, co-bonds, sisters, all these things. So hence the third house is going to manage with all these things. For courage, Kuja is karaka. Communication, Buddha is karaka. Writing, Buddha is karaka again. Co-bonds, Kuja is karaka. And what is the necessity of managing this third house? That is very much important here. The third house management, these things, the courage, communication, writing ability, all these things are going to introduce you to the modern world, the outer world. So hence, the managing things in the third bhava karakatvas plays a major role. And of course, we are not supposed to forget this third house because it is a 8th house to 8th house. Hence, this is also called as a death management. So the indications of the death is also there from the third house. So hence death management comes. So major karakas are for these bhavas are Kuja and Buddha. And let us consider the fourth house now. What is there in the fourth house? So happiness. Happiness is utmost important. Why we are working for day and night together without considering the time sense, place sense. We were working all the 24/7 nowadays. Why? For our utmost happiness. And we need to have some conveyance. So to move from one place to another place, we should have our own conveyance or public conveyance or whatever it is. How this conveyance management comes to a person. Sometimes a person buys a vehicle that is going to, somebody is going to theft, he is going to lose, or some vehicles met with accident immediately. So why the conveyance management? Whether the person has got an ability to have his own conveyance or not, that we are checking with the fourth house. And of course education, this is important. Lot of students are suffering from the education failures. Why? How? Whether they are maintaining their education system properly or not, one can understand with the help of the fourth house. And of course there are emotions of the person, emotions, whether the minds are matching with the other's emotions, or otherwise one person is struggling, another person is enjoying, and one person is sacrificing all his life. If nobody will understand one's emotions, all these things we have to analyze with the fourth house, because fourth house is the deepest part of the inner personality. Fourth house is a pathala. So of course the property, and because nowadays everybody is investing on the property, but nobody takes care. After 4 or 5 years or 10 years afterward, they are going to see, and somebody is going to come and occupy. And the property management is required. Whether the property, what I am going to acquire now, whether it is I am eligible to acquire so much property or not, nobody is thinking on this area. And the property management comes. Ultimately, the most important, another one is mother, Matrudeva Bhava, Karakatva, mother is also there in the fourth house, and taking care of the mother. Who is managing the mother's parents? Nobody is managing nowadays, and they are living the father, mother, aged persons in a old age house, and they are going once in a year and saying Happy Mother's Day, Happy Father's Day. Is it our samskara? No. And the fourth house is responsible for the management of this mother's happiness, education, conveyance, property, all other happiness, everything comes. And the major karakas for this fourth house is Chandra, Shukra. And let us move to further. The fifth house. The fifth house is your intellectual ability. So we need to have a proper intellect ability to become successful in this modern world. And intuition is very much required for an astrologer. Intuition, without intuition we cannot. So absence of intuition leads to go for a tuition. So that is the modern trend nowadays is going on. And inventions, new types of invention management. Memory management, which is more important. You should have keep at least some say 60 to 70% of things happening things in your life in your memory. Otherwise it is very difficult. If you cannot able to recall the memory, it is very difficult. So mess up will be there. And of course the mantra is there. Mantra, mitra and medicine, these are all starts with yam letter. So mantra management, we should Jyotishi should know what type of mantra I should able to chant, or I should able to make siddhi of the mantra. And mitras means friends, friend circles. We can identify whether this person is having a good friends or bad friends. Friendship management also comes from the fifth house. And of course the medicine for curative purpose. When they got the ill, the medicine is also there. Vaidya is also there from the fifth house. This is the major karakas handled by two karaka grahas, Mercury and Jupiter. And let us move on to sixth house. Sixth house has got a very good karakatvas, which is required every day. It's keep on putting you in challenges. That is called roga. Roga is very, we are not, see nowadays this modern science is not in a position to identify what type of diseases comes, why it comes, how it comes. It's very difficult for them to identify. So they are tying up their hands and they are looking for the solution. It's very difficult, and we should management, the health management comes in the sixth house, roga. We are not supposed to get into the disease so easily. So, and then ripu means enmity. Enmity is there in every step of a person. You put one step ahead, another one enemy comes and pulls your leg. So this is enemies, how to win over this enemy management, what type of enemy I may have in my life, whether it is a female enemy or a male enemy or a government enmity or a person enmity, whatever it is, or a family enmity, whatever it comes, we have to check with this sixth house. Hence we should know how to manage the enmity. So enmity you need not worry, because enemy is the person you know already, because today's enemy is previous days is your friend only. So hence the friend becomes enemy. So hence you know the complete details of the enemy. You need not worry. You should know how to manage the things. That's all. So he is making enemy with you for what? For your growth. For your suppose X person growth in his life, and Y is making enemy because of his progress. That is also there. So and Runa means debts. So many people are taking loans, loan after the loan, loan after the loan, loan after the loan, paying huge amount for the property, these things, and they are buying this thing. Suppose after a few months they are going to lose the jobs, and again they are not in a position to pay this Runa debts, then they are stuck up. And then they should know what type of debts I can have in my life, what is the percentage of debt I can go. That everybody has to check in this sixth house. And challenges in life, but most important challenges. So today you see that our JYSA students are taking a very good challenge, conducting this Astro seminar during this Corona. It is very appreciable. So this challenges and service to other, it's also coming here. So Jyotisha is also coming under service. We should know how to, what type of service you should give to the society. So what type of service you should give to the family. The service management comes here. And again the conflicts with other person. So there is no chance one will have enmity, one will have conflicts in life. But if you understand the sixth house properly, you can manage these things you can manage easily. Otherwise it is very big problem for you. And let us move to the... So from 1 to 6 is one type of problems is directly connected to the native. And the 7th is other. The other starts from the 7th. Means the other person comes here. Otherwise the other person, you may be your life partner, a business partner comes, he introduced here. So the 1 to 6 is all the Karakattvas or the managements is directly connected with the native. And the 7th onwards, the other comes into picture. So here, the life partner, business partner, trade and commerce, love relationships, anything which we are considering the other than me, everything is coming in 7th house. So from the 7th house, the problem starts. Then we should be very careful while selecting the life partner, business partner. So many people are entering lot of problems because of the 7th house failure. So 7th house, one has to manage properly the Karakattvas of the 7th. Whether what type of spouse I may get, what type of business partner I may get, can I do the business or not, whether the employment is suitable to me or a business is suitable to me. At the time, the 7th house you have to management properly. So otherwise it's very difficult. The Karakas are Shukra is for the life partner and Buddha is for the business partner. The Buddha and Shukra is very important role they play on the 7th house. Why I am suggesting these Karakas mean, even though suppose the X bhava, any bhava under consideration is under problem. So it doesn't mean that whole Karakattvas gets into trouble. You just analyze the Karakas. For 7th house defect, Shukra is afflicted, 7th house problem, Shukra is afflicted, then marital problems will come, family problems will come. If 7th house is afflicted, Buddha is getting problem, then business partner will give a trouble to you. Like this you have to analyze with the Karakas. Without Karakas, simply Bhava analysis is very difficult. So this is why the 7th house has got everything to do. See this management, 7th house comes in business partner or life partner management things. Just can you imagine the natural zodiac? The 7th house is Libra. It's an equilibrium. So it's a managing thing. So you have the 7th house. Otherwise, the more problem will start connected with 2 to 6 bhavas. Then let us move to 8th house. What is there in the 8th house? Longevity is there, death is there, accidents, difficulties, occult studies. This is very good house for an astrologer. And meditation, deep meditation, dhyana, this 8th house should not be afflicted. And of course, unearned wealth. The second is earned wealth, and the opposite to second is eighth is called unearned wealth. Unearned wealth means money comes from nomination, money comes through insurance, money comes through GPA, money comes through lottery or hidden wealth. Everything comes here, and one needs to manage these things. Otherwise, it is very difficult. So some people will make a account in a bank, they will manage, they don't make a nomination at all. So their children are going to suffer. This nomination management is required here. So for Jyotishis, this is very much important house, because the fifth house and the eighth house jointly together gives a knowledge of Jyotisha. So occult meditation is very much important here, GPA. And for the health and concern, this is very bad house. Here only death comes. So health, the person suffering chronic ailments, that's also from the 8th house. So that is and we are not supposed to forget this 8th house, because 8th house is the 4th house to the 5th house. You understand? 8th house is the 4th house to the 5th house. Hence, the 5th house is the children, and the 4th house is the happiness of the children. Here, the person lies in ICU and suffering from a long chronic ailment. It is going to be a curse for their own children. The own children are suffering because of the aged parents' bad health. So hence we have to consider this 8th house at most important. One has to manage his accidents, difficulties, whatever it comes, everything here. And then what is there next comes? 9th house. It is house of Dharma. So the guru, whether one person is going to get a good guru or not, he might be a bad guru. See, you have seen in my 20 years of experience in Jyotisha, I have many thousands of people that consulted me, PhD scholars, who are doing this, their research. They are suffering because of the guide is not proper. So JK students are very fortunate to have a right guru. Dr. Raja is helping many students. He has already produced more than 140 PhD scholars in Hyderabad, Secunderabad and Andhra area. And along with that, Dr. Vijayalakshmi madam is also doing very well in Tamil Nadu. So guide is very important. A guru is important. If you have a proper guru in your life, that is the best blessings in one's life. So hence management of guru, whom you are approaching, and today you don't believe 2 days class, 3 days class, 5 days class, weekly class, they are arranging and they are giving certificates in astrology. It is not so. So one has to go to a proper guru. And we can see from the 9th house whether this person is going to get a good guru or a good guide in his lifetime or not. Suppose if guru is not good, for your information, for employment, if 9th house is afflicted, guru is not good in your kundali, your manager is going to give a lot of trouble to you. That one has to understand. The manager, lot of people suffering from manager. Guides are not supporting. So 6 years, 7 years, 8 years, even up to 10 years they are taking to do their complete PhD. So 9th house is should, because 9th house is the house of prosperity. So if the malefics planets are posited, if the 9th house is afflicted or a guru is not well placed, your dharma is not good, your management is not good, your guru is not good. Of course, the 9th house is also a house of father. There is no support from the father. Sometimes the enmity between the father and the native will be there. So 9th house one has to consider effectively for managing things for the prosperity related. And of course after this your charity comes, temple comes. Some people will go temple and some people may not go temple. So going temple regularly, addiction is also a mismanagement, and not at all going to temples is also a type of mismanagement. Hence you should be very careful for managing this 9th house. And the 10th house comes again the activity of the person. It is directly opposite to the 4th house. 4th house is the inner personality of a person, and the 10th house is the external qualities of a person, because it will be always on the top of our head. 10th house, whenever the 10th house comes, it will be always on the top of our head, because we call it as an akasha. So that is why the highest in the whenever sun comes to the 12 noon, we call it as the sun is in 10th house. So if the sun is in 10th house, high brightness will be there, high prosperities will be there, your activity, everything will be very good at this during this time. A king represents from the 10th house, a government represents the 10th house. So some people will have a problems with the government. So what to do? You have to manage. One has to manage whether I am going to get a problems through government or not, through ministers or not, and rules and regulations. One may not follow the rules. One may not follow the rules and regulations properly. So this is all coming rules and regulations, and your prestige, your positions, everything comes in the 10th house. 10th house is the most important because it is the highest, strongest kendra among the 4 kendras. 1, 4, 7, 10. The 10th is the highest kendra, and the highest, strongest kendra is 10th house. This should be, one has to manage this 10th house. Otherwise, a lot of failures will come. So, person may be good in education but bad in employment. Many chances are there nowadays. All highly qualified, skilled personalities are suffering because 10th house defect. So, one has to manage the 10th house in these areas. And next comes the 11th house. It's a house of profit, gain, elder brother, wish fulfillment. So everybody wants profit. Everybody wants to fulfill their wishes to be completed. Everybody, you see, it's in their interest. Everybody wants to fulfill their desires. Like this comes. So this 11th house is going to indicate whether you are going to fulfill your desire or not. You may work day and night. You may work n number of hours. That doesn't matter. Whether the wish comes to true or wish is going to fulfill, your dreams going to fulfill or not, we have to manage with the 11th house. And at the same time, this 11th house, you are not supposed to take it so easily. And everybody is considering the 11th house house of gain. No. Gain of what? It is a neutral house. 11th house is a neutral house. It is not an independent house. When 11th is connected to 6th, because 11th is 6 to 6. 11th bhava is house of 6 to 6. Roga we are telling. And we should be very careful. If you positive gain is also there, negative gain is also there. What is negative gain? One enemy is there, another enemy will be added to you. One disease is there, another disease will add it to you. One loan is there, another loan is going to add it to you. So you should be very careful what type of gain one will have. That sense that management is required, 11th house. And the last and not the least, the 12th house is loss. Means something is going to move out of the person, loss, long journey, the other land, the forest land, prison, hospital, and the moksha. We call it as an exit. So Lagna is an entry and the 12th house is an exit. So here the one secret is there. So 8th is death, and then why exit is there here? So 1 is birth, 8th is death. Then once death is there, why exit is required? So you should be surprised, no? So 8th is only death. Death means unfulfilled souls going to die in the 8th house. But the fulfilled means what? Spiritually fulfilled. Remember here correctly. The spiritually fulfilled, karma fulfilled personalities like Shankaracharya, Adi Shankaracharya, Swami Vivekananda, Ramakrishna Paramahamsaji, Ramana Maharshiji, they are all completed their karma. There is no further karma. They exit from this world itself. That is called 12th house is the highest spirituality, moksha, and exit from this world, from the mother earth. If the person dies in the 8th house, again he will born in the 1st house. This is called Punarapi Jananam, Punarapi Marana, 1 to 8 and 8 to 1. But when a person crosses the 8th house and he moves to the 12th house, and a complete exit is required. So hence this 12th house is very important for the moksha. So you have to consider. See how beautifully they designed these 12 houses. Each and everything comes under management. So we should give a big salute to our great rishis here. This is not ours property, and this is not ours invention also. So we are taking the benefit of this rishi effort and we are guiding the social management here. So Jyotisha is also one type of social management. So I request all of you you kindly consider the Karakatvas along with the Karaka and find out. And before completing this, I will give you a few hints on how to find out what is the positive management in a horoscope and what will be the negative management in the horoscope. To consider whether the person is going to manage things properly or not properly, you should need some clues. So, what is the clue? So, again, you have to go for a grahas here. So, we are considering the Karakatvas from the Bhava, and the effect we are using by analyzing the influence of the grahas on each bhava. So the grahas we are broadly classified into many categories. Out of that I am going to explain you with one category, means benefic and malefic. So grahas are classified natural benefics and natural malefics, likewise functional benefic and functional malefic. So here the management, if positive management is there in the positive side, in one thing you not to worry. A successful individual will never consult an astrologer. Only unsuccessful mismanagement people only will come to an astrologer. Hence, you please concentrate only on the natural malefics and the functional malefics. So when the natural malefics occupies any house, we observed in the chart. In a chart, you just consider what are the houses occupied by the natural malefics. That houses needs more attention because maximum mismanagement will be there in the particular house. Likewise, functional malefics. What is the functional malefics? 2 and 7 lords, 6, 8, 12 lords and Balaka. So this is they are called the functional malefics. Just observe the functional malefics. Where and all they are posited in the chart. Functional malefics. If they are posited in the particular house, you be concentrate on the particular house, and there are chances of mismanagement in the particular house. And the crucial time is when the functional malefic that itself become the functional natural malefic becomes the functional malefic. This is very important. When the natural malefic becomes functionally malefic also, that house needs more attention. So this lot of mismanagements will be there. By considering these natural malefics and the functional malefics, one can understand this mismanagement, where it is going to happen, when it is going to happen. Afterwards, you can consider the Dasha Bhukti, Gochara. Whether it is happening in the Dasha Bhukti, it is a longer period. When it is in Gochara, it depends on the transitory period of the particular planet. Likewise, one can analyze the self-management or management of this his entire dealings in his lifetime with the help of astrology. This is called self-management through Astro Insight. So thank you very much for all of you for kindly watching my speech. I thank Dr. N.V. Raja for conducting this wonderful e-seminar on self-management through Meena2 Online YouTube channel. So finally, I say thank to one and all for your time and the patience here.
Pranams to Param Shri N.V. Raghavacharya Garu. Pranams to my father and my guru, Dr. N.V. Raja Garu. Greetings to all of you who have come to this platform to participate in the first e-seminar conducted by JYSA. The theme of this seminar is self-management. Especially in this current situation, this becomes a very important topic. It has become very important for us to be aware of ourselves, our body, our lifestyle, and various other aspects of our life. Self-management indicates so many other things. Taking care of your physical health, your mind, your family, right? So many other things, so many aspects are a part of it, which will also be addressed by other speakers in this seminar. As a part of this seminar, I would like to talk about one of the most important aspects of self-management, the financial management. There's a very important question in the minds of many of us as to how do you manage the finances that we have? How to manage the money that you earn? Where do I invest it? How do I multiply the wealth I have? Where to put it? Do I invest it or not? Do I go for a safe option? Do I put in the mutual funds? Where do I invest it to ensure that my wealth gets multiplied? That is the question on the minds of many. We always want to look at our future. We want to keep our future secure and safe. So how much money do I keep aside for that? How do I invest thinking about the future in mind? Right? That is what everyone is looking at. That's what everyone thinks about. That's a question on the minds of many. And especially in this situation, this financial management has become a very important issue. So today in this talk, I want to touch upon very briefly, the limited time I have, it's a very big topic. So I want to touch upon very briefly on who can invest. Can you invest in shares or not? Should you go for a safer option? Should you even get into a speculation business? How do you invest? When to invest? Very briefly, I would like to touch upon in this session. First of all, should you invest the money you have? It's a very important topic to address. Important question that one needs to address. So if you see, there are many chit funds that come up. Especially in these rural areas, you see many gullible villagers, they're not very literate also, even literate people. What do they put in the idea of multiplying the wealth they have? They invest in all these chit funds. And then one day they're all gone. The chit fund guys are all gone. Right? The people end up losing a lot of money. What happened in the early 90s must be fresh. There was the scam, the share bubble burst. Harshad Mehta case had happened. It was a huge scam. The share bubble just burst. Many of them lost lakhs of money. Whoever had invested in those shares, lots of money. They had lost lots of money. So what, in such a scenario, many of them had committed suicide because they lost wealth. In such a scenario, one needs to really very carefully dwell upon, should you at all invest in shares? Is speculation important? Should you look for safe options? Becomes a very important question. Right? So let us come from the astrology point of view here. When we want to talk about, as or any native you take for instance, when we want to talk about a native's progress in life, in general how the life is going to be placed. In general, all the classical texts and all our gurus say 1, 5 and 9, we have to look at it. And yes, there's a very important konas in the horoscope. The first house, fifth house and ninth house, Lagna, Panchama Bhava, Namama Bhava are very important houses to be considered in a horoscope, and they are all well fortified, their lords are well fortified, their star lords are well placed, then the native in general leads a smooth life. Especially when we look at the zodiac, natural 1, 5, 9 are what? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They are the fiery signs. Their star lords their house lords, Mars, Sun, Jupiter, are fiery signs lords. They are all fiery planets. So that fire is required. The fire connection is there for these bhavas. In the native's horoscope also, the native will have the drive to go and earn. The native will have the drive to go earn and make wealth first of all. Before thinking to invest, first you should make wealth. So in general, for any native to take up a good profession to excel, these Sun, Mars and Jupiter should be good. 1, 5, 9 should be good. Only you can earn, the drive to earn will come. But here our question here is most importantly focused on how do you multiply wealth. Earning wealth, the fire is there, the drive is there. Earning wealth is one aspect. But how do you accumulate that wealth? How do you multiply it and how do you retain that wealth is another question. You earn and you lose it in a day. We saw in all the scams, the share bubble burst that happened. Person earns, loses it in a day. But how do you retain it? Accumulation of wealth, how do you accumulate? How do you accumulate material wealth? What do we look at in that case? We look at the Dhanasthana. In our zodiac, the second house is a Dhanasthana. Natural second house is Taurus. It's an earthy sign. If fire is there, you will drive, you will have the drive to earn. But if earthy sign connection should also come, only then the person will be able to retain that wealth and think about multiplying it. But natural second house becomes very important. That natural second house becomes very important. Talking about second house, the early signs in the zodiac. Taurus, second. Fifth to second is the sixth house. Fifth to sixth is the 10th house. 2, 6, 10 are very important houses to study accumulation of material wealth, accumulation of money. Natural second is Taurus. Natural sixth is Virgo. Natural 10th is Capricorn. These three are the early signs in the horoscope. The natural second lord is Venus. Second is also the Dhanasthana. So that the house lord for the Taurus is Venus. And Venus is very importantly should be studied when you're looking at multiplication of wealth. 6th and 10th. Second house is accumulation of wealth. 6th and 10th houses are contributors to that wealth. 6th is service, 10th is profession. Natural zodiac 2, 6, 10 are early signs. Early signs are very important, as I have already told, for maintaining, retaining that material wealth. Their owners, second house owner is Venus, Dhanasthanadipati. Second house, Venus for the material wealth is important. 6th, Virgo, another early sign. Another early sign to be considered for investment or anything. Who is the owner? Mercury indicates what? Mercury indicates intelligence. Mercury indicates the capacity to rationalize, logical thinking. And Mercury is also very important. What do you have to do? You have to take rational, practical decisions. Very intelligent decisions, shrewd decision making is required. When you are looking at investing in shares, when you are looking at investing in speculation, should I invest in this company? Should I buy these shares? Should I try to sell off? All of this, that Mercury helps in that decision making, that intellect is required. It is the owner of Virgo, another early sign, 6th house is important. Then 10th house, Lord Saturn. Saturn is the Nyayadipati. 10th is also the Karma Sthana. 10th is the house of profession. When you're talking about speculation shares, entering into it as profession, daily you have to sit and monitor. It more or less becomes your profession only. That house lord, Capricorn, early sign. That connection is also very important. That connection should be strong with your 2, 6, 10 houses again. That Saturn is Nyayadipati. That Saturn only decides how much profits he is going to distribute. Nyayasthanadipati, the justice, how much he is going to distribute. The distributor is finally Saturn. So these three planets, Venus, Mercury, Saturn, natural zodiac, the natural early sign owners, Taurus owner, Virgo owner, Capricorn owner, Venus, Mercury and Saturn are very important planets to be considered in one's horoscope if we are looking at multiplication of wealth. So if you want to get into or invest your money in shares, in share business, or take up stockbroker, or get into speculation as a profession, you want to set up an office, or your whatever wealth you are earning, you want to put into this shares, mutual funds, hedge funds, whatever it is. This daily fluctuating markets, if you would want to put into and make money out of it safely, if those returns you would want, high margin of profits you want, if you want safe investment. Investment is one thing, but that money you can make in a day, you can lose in a day, as we have seen so many cases. But if you would want to make a profit from those investments, you want to sit and take up shares itself, the speculation itself as a business. If you want to invest in varied things, a diverse portfolio, and multiply your wealth, these three planets, early sign owners, Venus, Mercury, and Saturn, you should catch hold of. These planets are very important. They should be well placed in your horoscope. Their star lords should be well placed. You should be having Nakshatra Digbala, exaltation, Uttama Dvikana, Vargottama, desirable guna. If they are well placed, then you can take up. Speculation, share market, or you take the up as a profession, or you can invest in all of these fluctuating markets, and you will also be able to make profit and multiply your wealth from it. This Venus, Mercury, Saturn are important. In natural zodiac, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Another beauty you see. What is the second house to any house? Second house to any house is addition to that house. So second house to Taurus is Gemini. Owner, Mercury. Second house to Virgo, which is the natural sixth house, is what? Libra. Again owner, Venus. Second house to 10th house, natural 10th house, Capricorn, is what? Kumbha, Aquarius. Owner is Saturn. Again, these three planets are only coming in rotation. Mercury, Venus, Saturn. Venus, Mercury, Saturn. See how important these planets are. These early signs are. If these three planets are good, then you get into this fluctuating markets, putting in shares and all. If these three planets are not well placed in your horoscope, they are afflicted. Malefic associations have come. Their star lords are not well placed. They are not in a desirable guna. Then it's better not to put your money into fluctuating markets, into these things. Better not to take any risk. You better put in an FD or any safe options. You better put it and leave it there. Don't look at any multiplication of wealth. Look at any safer options. Then only your money will be safe. Otherwise, if you venture into speculation, you might lose what you have also. So these people better take up safer options. Put in an FD, savings account, and steady returns. Places, government bonds or whatever it is, put it in that. Any safe option that they find for safe and steady returns. Not look at quick multiplication or speculation. Right? So now we have said those who have Venus, Mercury, Saturn, strong, well placed in the constellations in their horoscope, they can take up speculation as a profession, get into this fluctuating market, they can invest in all of this and take risk and move forward. That we have established. But when will these people make a profit? In your birth chart is like that circuit connection. If you plug it in only, it will give the result. Right? All the planets are ready. But when will they give the result? They will give the result during their DBA. When you plug in only, the cable is your DBA. When you plug in, it will start working. So during these DBA, so your Dasa, Bhukti and Antara should also have a good connection with these planets. Now, when we are talking about when, we've spoken about signs, but which nakshatras are going to give the result? And when? During the DBA it will give. But during transit, which nakshatras you have to look at for this multiplication of wealth? That also, easily there is an answer. Taurus, natural sixth, natural 10th. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What are the nakshatras we have? Taurus, right? Sun nakshatra, Kritika, Mohini, Mars, Then Virgo, Sun, Uttara, Moon Hasta, Mars Chitta. Again, Capricorn. Sun Uttarashada, Moon Shravana, Mars Dhanishta. So all these three signs have Sun star, Moon star, Mars star. So when we're looking at speculation, shares, and even in multiplication of wealth, you will catch these three nakshatras. When you are Antara Lord, we've already established that DBA only you will get the result. When your Antara Lord is transiting in these three nakshatras, then you can invest and you can see when I can sell off shares, when I can buy shares, or when fluctuating markets are going to bring in profit. These three nakshatras transit comes in your Antara Lord, then you should very carefully observe and see. Sun star, Moon star, Mars star. If you see, I'm talking about what? Fluctuation. We have not taken Jupiter. 1.5 years it moves out of, 1 year it moves out of one side. We're not taking slow moving planets like Jupiter or Saturn. We're taking quick planets like Sun, 1 month inside. Moon for daily movement. Right? Then Mars, 45 days in day. So all of this, we're taking quick moving planets only. So when your Antara Lord is transiting in these three stars, then you look into what fluctuations, then you study the fluctuations in the market and invest, you will make returns. For instance, if the Antara Lord is in Sun Nakshatra, then you can look at gold investments you look at, or wheat related products you can look at investments in. Same as in Moon, then agricultural products. Now agricultural products only, this is steady market during the lockdown. Agricultural products, water related products, oils, pearls, all of this you can look at it. Moon. Then Mars, heavy machinery. Sun, Moon, Mars, Nakshatras we have told. Mars, heavy machinery, automobile, equipment, electricals, right? All of this we can look at. So each planet has those Karakalpas and those related industries, you can look at the shares to buy or whether to sell off, what will be profitable. When can you? Now we have told you have to catch these three nakshatras. Sun, Moon, Mars. Moon if you catch, if you are looking at daily selling off, if you are looking at Moon, if you are looking at daily, so people daily trade in the market, right? You sit stock brokers, daily trading, daily they buy and share. You buy one day, same day you sell off at a higher margin. Then you will catch. When will these fluctuations be profitable for you? So when you are looking at selling your shares or buying shares, will that be profitable for you? Right? Then you should look at these three nakshatras. Your Antara Lord should be transiting in these three nakshatras. And these three planets, the Sun, Moon and Mars, should be in the transit in your Gochara. DBA, Gochara, link. In that Gochara, they should be transiting in favorable nakshatras to your birth chart. In favorable position to your birth chart. For example, if you are considering Mars nakshatra, okay, if you are a Simha Lagna native, if Mars nakshatra you are talking about, if that same Mars is transiting in Pisces, it's Ashtama through your Lagna, which is not favorable. And that too Pisces, natural 12th house. Then at that time you should be careful. Do not look at, if some automobile shares you have, stock you have, do not look at buying or do not look at selling them. That time, that transaction might not be favorable for you. So that period, that Mars in that Ashtama period, you should be careful. Do not do any of the transactions related to these industries. Don't do that. Just stop. Again, when it comes into a favorable nakshatra, favorable period, go for it. Suppose, another example, you are trading daily in the market, daily transactions you are doing, daily you are buying, selling stock, daily share transaction. On that particular day, that moon is Ashtamat from your Lagna, don't do on that particular day. Or that moon is in close conjunction with the Saturn, with the Rahu, with the Ketu, right? That time, do not, that particular day, do not invest or buy or sell shares at that time. Because what? That moon is what? Mind. That mind is with Saturn, that Rahu or Ketu. Daily when you are looking into buying shares and all, that particular day, that moon is masked by Saturn, that moon is masked by Rahu or Ketu. Your mind won't work. You might not take the right decisions during that time. So that day better not invest. Better not buy or don't go that day, don't go to that share market and don't put in anything that day. Wait for that day. The next day when the moon comes out of that conjunction, you go and do it. Right? So how beautifully, how astrology you can use, how beautifully you can use, you can connect with how you can manage your finances in self-management when we are talking about it. Right? So many aspects come. Your lagna should be strong, your 5th, 9th house should be strong, all these planets should be strong. But especially when we are looking at the financial management, it becomes very important. You should know how to manage your finances favorably. Because that is how to, whatever wealth you are earning, how to retain, how to favorably keep it with you. Where to invest, safe should I go, should I take risk and all, very carefully you should assess. It is also a very important part of self-management. So these nakshatras, the sun, moon, Mars nakshatras, the transit, Antara Lord is transiting, you should study. Why? Because again those 3 earthy signs, very beautifully we have studied. See, using astrology, how nicely we can say, should you go, should you not go? As an astrologer, as a student studying astrology, a scholar studying astrology, when you are stepping out to make these important decisions, study all of these aspects in your horoscope. When you are suggesting to someone also, study these earthy signs. These earthy signs are important. This Venus, Mercury, Saturn is important. All the more important, we are studying Meenatu Nakshatra Siddhanta, those 3 stars, that Sun star, Moon star, Mars star, you should very carefully study. The Antara Lord is transiting in the stars, whether they are favorable or not, you should study before entering into this market of taking risk or the share market of speculation. Or if you are looking at any options for investment, you should look at it. With this, I thank you very much for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to the Meenatu Nadi channel. There are many other videos that will come in here in this session. Very briefly, I have been able to touch upon. So I will upload a few more videos on how we can talk about deeper aspects of speculation and financial management. I trust this will be helpful for you all. Jai Hind.
Sorry for the earlier audio disturbance. It was a nice talk by Dr. Satyashree Raja, granddaughter of Guruji Sri N.V. Raghavacharya and a daughter of N.V. R.A. Raja. She is a PhD scholar and done B.Tech and PG Diploma in XIMD. She has authored Nakshatra Digbala last year. She has received many honorary titles and taking online classes. I thank you so much, Dr. Satyashree, for the excellent section on finance management. Dr. Ichikoran Vatana, International Vice Chancellor of Yoga Sanskritam University from Thailand, a yoga teacher, a meditation teacher and a close associate of Yoga Sanskritam University and JKR. Today, Sir is going to deliver talk on integrating of spirituality with science and technology for the new era. I welcome.
Sawadee krab, Namaste, and Om Shanti. Greeting of peace, love, and happiness to all sisters, brothers, and dignitaries. I'm Raj Yogi, Professor Dr. Ichikoran Vatana, International Vice Chancellor, Thailand. Yogasam Schoolcom University, Florida, USA. Now, the world is undergoing to the new era we call the fourth industrial revolution. This is very interesting. There's a research we call Living Research Project to redefine leadership for this new era. This revolution is unlike any we have experienced before. It's not the third industrial revolution because of velocity, breadth, depth, and system impact. And it's more important because it will also result the tremendous disruption. Whether they are countries, they are companies with any size, big or small, you either disrupt or be getting disrupted. 40% of the enterprise customers around the world will not exist in the meaningful way 10 years from now. So it makes 40% of the biggest company in the world right now will not exist in the meaningful way of the next decade. So as the leader, what we have to do for the fourth industrial revolution? If we don't transform and use the technology differently, if we don't transform ourselves, if we don't change the organization structure, if we don't talk about the speed of the innovation, you are going to disrupt it. It will be the brutal disruption. This digital age is the connectivity of going from 1,000 revolution. It will connect to 500 million connectors. For the first industrial revolution, it will transform at least 3 things in our life. First, our business. Second, our way of life. Third, our healthcare system. Everything will start in 2020. I gave a lecture in 2019. Not every people believe, not every people listen to it. But now, see what is happening this year, 2020. Who will believe that we will have to work at home instead of at the office? Who will believe that we have to keep the distance from our lovers? And what about our healthcare system? My answer is we have to the integrating spirituality with the science and technology that we call new normal. There are 5 steps to do. First, and most important is self-development. Second, team development. Third, organization development. Fourth, community development. And then the last, world development. The world now is running in trouble with the COVID-19 virus pandemic. The World Health Organization, or WHO, has ranking Thailand is number 1 country of handling COVID-19 pandemic. For the last 6 months, on February 2020, Thailand was number 2 of the total case next to China. The first country that COVID-19 was found in China. Why? because 5 million people from China, Chinese people, especially from Wuhan, came for touring to Thailand. But now today, 6 August 2020, Thailand accumulate case is number 112 of the world. Number of deaths, number of new cases has been zero for more than 65 days. I would like to share what is the strategy that Thailand used to completely control over COVID-19. The bottom line that I would give, we are using integrating of spirituality with science and technology. The medical science now is researching why the Southeast Asia countries catch the least COVID-19. The research on the assumption that religious country people catch the least COVID-19, I would like to share this significant event. Virus pandemic is not the first time in the world in 2019 or 2020, but the first time it was during the Buddha time, more than 2,600 years ago. A town in India called JYSA caused virus pandemic. Most of the people in the town caused disease and died. The Lord Buddha sent his followers and prayed the mantra called Ratana Sutta. This cause of evil. They got rid of all virus. Now in 2020, the COVID-19 is mega trouble to the world, including, of course, Thailand, the golden land of the Buddhism, or Suvarnabhumi, of which 90% of Buddhism in Thailand. Almost 300,000 monks in Thailand gathering and pray Ratana Sutta at the same time overnight for quite some time. Anyhow, praying and meditation alone is not enough. It must be integrating with science and technology. Thailand set up a new normal lifestyle. They are wearing mask. This one. They are often washing hands with soap or more than 70% concentration of alcohol and keep social distance at least 1 to 2 meters. It works, as shown by the WHO report and UN announcements and article. I was born as a Thai Buddhism Brahmin. I have been practicing Buddhism meditation or Vipassana for more than 60 years since I was 5 years old. And I have done many research on innovative medicine, integrating with the Eastern medicine and the Western modern medicine, and invent some device for the self-healing. It can help people to heal some disease without using any modern medicine, such as diabetes. I myself can reduce my average blood sugar level or HbA1c from 13.8 to 5.9 within 6 weeks. For obesity, we can reduce weight of 6 to 12 kg within 2 months without any diet, medicine or herb or exercise. Other diseases like glaucoma, pain, insomnia, cancer, heart disease, and many diseases also can be cured with this device. Now, I'm joining hands with the education wing Brahma Kumari World Spiritual University headquarters at Mount Abu, Rajasthan, and we signed the MOU to bring the approach of interesting spirituality or science of yoga with the science of technology and initiating the higher education and research program up to the PhD level, named Ayura Yoga. If any of you interested in the program, can follow the detail at the Yoga Samskrutam University, Florida, USA, or India Forum, or Thailand. I wish the team members which organizing this e-conference, management, and staff of the university have a grand success. Thank you.